and welcome to another episode of the Fellowship of the D20. Looking a little bit spiffier than last time. We finally got to put up our backgrounds and everything. Things are going pretty good now. But once again, it is on like a polyhedron. However, today the Silverlight crew uh, is going to a couple of people from the Silverlight crew are going to dive into a Halloween special. So it's going to be a kind of a diversion from that main game, and we'll of course come back to the main game later. But for now, I'm going to hand it on over to Nemesis to get us going.
Awesome. Awesome. How is everybody doing out there? So the last time we were with the Silverlight crew, we had Eldon, Ovak, and Devlin had continued on to a shrine. And just as they were about to enter into the shrine, a dragon guardian had come out to confront them and speak to them. However, as they were preparing to do this, and lest anyone forget, one of the companions, Eldon, has been transformed into a vampire. And we had also been trying to get to the heart of Silverlight Vale in order to cleanse the veil, and then they were going to make their way to the sorceress of the Silver Sea, because she is the one who had been importing artifacts into Netheril, notably the soul gems, which were Netherese magic, which were capturing souls and doing forbidden magic, which was weakening the veil and Mistra's hold on the veil in Silverlight, with Silverlight obviously being in the Forgotten Realms far to the south of where we normally play, which is up towards Waterdeep in that area on the Sword Coast. So, as our heroes were preparing to not wear the brown pants and talk to this dragon, uh, they, the mist suddenly rise, and the cry of their companion Eldon is suddenly strangled, and you hear him scream, and you feel the mist part as he is whisked away through the mist at astonishing speed. And both Eldon and Ovak find themselves surrounded by thick, impenetrable mist and a haunting laughter that seems to surround and encompass and envelop them before the mist begin to part. And you find yourselves, strangely, sitting in elegantly appointed armchairs, looking out of a large bay window with rain all around you, and the laughter is subsiding softly behind you as a fire is burning in a humongous Gothic fireplace to your right. A figure comes around the edge near the fire and takes seat in front of you behind a large desk. He's wearing a long black cape with red velvet underneath. His hair is slicked back, and he leans back and crosses his legs, looks at you both, and then gestures, and you see Eldon, Professor Thaddeus, and Coral, all immobile, encased in some amber looking liquid, not moving at all. And he looks at the two of you and goes, "Welcome to my home."
Just curious, were their last words "I know" by any chance?
Yes, they were. As a
In
matter
the feeling of your own will.
of fact. Children of the night. Yes, no. They asked, you asked Eldon if he loves you, and he said, "I know." So, yes.
All right.
Good catch there. You get a point of inspiration there, Mike. Good doing.
Oh,
So,
nice, nice.
Yeah. And I'm guessing this is Stradvan Zarevich.
yes. Well, you wouldn't know that name, but he's
Yeah.
like, "Allow me to introduce myself. Well, my name will mean nothing to you, but you can call me Strad."
Hmm. How may we help you?
Well, I have a bit of a dilemma, and it seems that your little group here has gotten mixed up in it. In fact, I have been watching you for quite a bit. And so I'm going to insist would be the wrong word. I'm going to forcefully ask that you look into something for me because
Insist is the wrong word. I would rather have forcefully asked.
yes,
Aggressive negotiations,
Yeah.
you see, I prefer not to have one of his kind, and he points at Eldon, running free amongst my people. But
What?
I,
What? Wait a minute. I'm kind of curious about that. You got no problem with a half orc, but you have issues with a vampire.
well,
Vampire or gnome?
yes,
Huh.
both.
Hmm.
But yes, I have gone too far. I often forget that mere mortals such as yourselves do not have the faculty to see all of what I have already seen. As you know, though, the veil has
He's
been. Go
he's
ahead.
talking shit about us, Devlin. Did you hear that? He's talking
Yeah,
shit.
of course he is. He thinks he's in a position of strength.
The
And he
veil
may not be
has.
wrong.
The sorceress you seek has weakened much of the planes and the magical veil, the magical weave of the veil. I assume you know this much already.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Well, it seems in her little schemes, she has managed to mm, let part of your plane seep into my plane. And I prefer not to call the attention of the higher powers of your plane to what is going on in my plane.
Mm.
Nice rolling of the R's there, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That said,
The
it,
shadow fell.
it has come to my attention that one of the more rambunctious residents of my, let's call it plane of shadow, for lack of a better word, has decided to try and set up his own little kingdom in that little crossover area. Let's call it a, you may not have heard of this, the Venn diagram with the intersection of your plane and my plane.
All right. Would you would you like to show me a graph?
Yes. So
Hey,
he's
it
like,
works, man.
he is taking subjects, people. He's even called taken to calling it his own plane of existence, and that I simply cannot have. So while your Thaddeus, who is much too curious into looking at this, and I do not want my plane of existence exposed to your plane of existence more than it already is, and your Coral is a cleric, bringing her clerical powers into my plane also would be quite distasteful. And as for your vampire friend, well, I have, it's a vain thing, but I prefer not to have others of my. And he kind of bares his teeth, and you see his long fangs for just a moment, kind running around where I choose to feast. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of feasting, who is to say, speaking of your sharp fangs over there, that we do what you ask and you don't just kill us?
that is very astute of you. However, I assure you that the moment that you accomplish what I'm going to ask of you, that you will never see me again. At least you should hope you never see me again, because our planes will be separated. And
Hmm.
in that case, I have laid a yeah, minor spell for me, but one quite out of your reach, on your three companions that will transport them and meet their silver, move them along their silver cord back to your plane so that they are tied there and they will return unharmed to your realms.
All right.
But I forget, but I am ahead of myself again. There is a bee, as I said before. He calls himself, and I must pause for a minute because the DM must look up what his official name is. Blah, 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 blah. He calls himself the Gankian, or the Horseman, and
Hmm.
he has taken up to calling his place the Ebonfall Plains and Willowfall Hollow. He has even brought in a village of people, and
I'm sorry.
bade them
Could you say that again? The name of the place?
Willowfall Hollow and the Ebonfall Plains.
Hmm.
He has
Okay.
even taken a village of people and enslaved them there in his own plane of dread, as he hopes to be my equal one day. Simply put, he has already established quite a foothold there, and were I to go and try and deal with this directly, it could cause quite a problem, since he, as I said, intersects with the realm of Toro, as your world is known to me. So, I would like to transport you to the Ebonfall Plains, to Willowfell Hollow, and specifically, I will place you away from those into the Fairwood. There, I would like you to find Cairngorn Sanctuary. There is a library there in a place called Red Fang Keep. I am told, when setting up this plane of dread, that he hid his secrets there. Secrets to allow you to find out where he is living, what his weaknesses are, so that you may destroy him for me, and also this demi-plane of shadow that he has set up.
All
What you
right.
do with the people is entirely up to you. Maybe I will give you a
I'm
few
sorry. Where
moments.
is Red Fang Keep? I'm trying to write this stuff down, and I'm having a hard time keeping up with you a little bit. Where is Red Fang Keep again?
Red Fang Keep is and Cairngorn Sanctuary are through the Fail Wood. So
Okay.
he's like, I assure you that the two of you should be up to the task, though I am sure that you could find, if you wish, some sort of allies, if you wish, amongst them. There are always those who wish to fight what they consider to be oppression.
Hmm.
I will give you a few moments to speak amongst yourselves, though,
All right.
if you wish.
Hmm. I don't really see what alternatives we have.
I'm uh, I'm kind of I mean, I don't know if I'm pushing it because I don't know this guy at all, but I would like to find some kind of cure for lycanthropy and maybe reverse what I did in Silverlight there. I was just trying to feed some people. I didn't mean to turn them all into lycanthropes.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Who knows what we'll find in this library?
Right. Okay. So we're gonna do this then.
Yeah, I don't see that we have an alternative. I'd rather take my
Okay.
chances fighting this guy than dealing with our host.
Very good. But
All right.
I mean, it should be quite obvious when you meet the Gankian, as he's calling himself now. But in case it is not, let me show you what he is, how he is presenting himself now. He waves his hand, and the mist begin, or the smoke of the fireplace begins to coalesce around his fingertips until it forms into an image.
Hmm.
Can you guys see that? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's
Yep.
Christopher. It's Christopher Walken.
Yes.
That busts out a little Celtic mythology there with the Doulahan.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I mainly remember Dullahan as a very annoying boss in Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah, yeah. Even Gankian is an Irish name.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Pretty cool. All right.
He's like, so I see, or I can tell by your demeanors that you have decided to accept my
Yeah.
uh, proposal.
It's worth
Well,
investigating, and my feeling is, as if nothing else, we're no worse off.
I do have one. I don't know. I guess it's a request.
Yes,
Um, I am currently looking for a cure to lycanthropy. Do
yes.
you do you happen to have said cure or know where we could acquire it on this mission you have for us?
Indeed, I do. I
Uh-huh.
can help with you.
You do.
There is
Interesting.
a potion that can be brewed to cure lycanthropy.
Okay.
It requires several different components. I can give them to you now.
Okay.
Take the
I would
blood.
greatly appreciate it.
Yes. Well, you could find them in the demi plane of shadow that you are going to. In fact, any plane of shadow you could find them. First,
Okay.
you need a clove of wolfsbane,
All right.
Clove of wolfsbane. Okay.
All right.
3 mandrake roots freshly picked under a full moon,
Freshly picked under a full moon. You
Yeah.
cocksucker. All right.
Well, I mean, it's the plane of shadow. I mean, it's not going to be hard to find.
the severed finger of a recently hanged man,
I knew it was going to be some kind of shit like this.
That's magic for you.
and 4 hairs from a werewolf's
Hold
ass.
on. Hold on. Recently hanged man. You know, Ovak is the type of guy that'll hang a motherfucker and cut his finger off.
Yes. He said, and then
Okay.
4 hairs from a werewolf's ass.
From a werewolf's. You know what? They put shit like this in potions because they're impossible to get,
Yes.
and they know that.
Mm-hmm.
It may be entirely possible to get. He's like, put these in a cauldron and then fill it with running water from a pure stream.
That's going to be tricky to find in the Shadowfell.
Yes. Boil it.
But I could potentially take these components back to
Yes.
Faerun.
Yes. Combine them and boil them for hours until they reach a slight simmer. Then add a pinch of salt for taste. Once it is ready,
Hold on, man. I'm writing here.
okay.
You just made this up off the fly, didn't you?
Yes, I did. So,
Well, I don't know if you're gonna make me come up. I gotta find all these fucking weirdo
oh,
components now.
absolutely. This is going to be great.
Okay. Okay. After the boiling to a simmer.
Yes. Once it has reached the proper consistency that you wish and will be most palatable to those who are going to drink this potion, put it in individual vials. Then, one drop of blood into the vial from the person who wishes to have a lycanthropy heal. Shake well to mix, drink, and lycanthropy should be cured.
Okay.
All right.
I will also say, add a little vinegar and oil, and it makes it quite a nice salad dressing for a nice arugula salad.
Okay.
All right.
So, honestly, the one I don't know about finding a three mandrake roots freshly picked under a full moon. That one's going to be
Mhm.
a little difficult. Like I said, I'll hang a motherfucker and just cut his finger off. Um, but four hairs from a werewolf's ass. That one's going to be a tough one.
Yes, well,
Mhm.
you will either need to kill a werewolf or have some very, very good speaking skills or seduction charms to be able to get the werewolf to give you the hairs off his
I've been
ass.
told I have very gentle hands.
Yes, well, good luck with that. Well, then,
I'm a half orc. I don't have a gentle anything.
Yeah.
if you are ready,
Yep.
I shall leave you in the Fairwood. Know this. Keep journeying south from the area that I am placing you, and eventually you will find yourself near Red Fang Keep and the where is it? I gotta find the name. The shrine. Why did I just lose it?
Now, when we say shrine, are we talking about Pamela Voorhees' head on the pile with candles and shit?
No.
Well, yeah.
Cairgurn
Yeah.
Sanctuary
Okay.
Okay.
and Red Fang Keep.
All right. Yep.
So
Say
under
the name of the
no
sanctuary again. You broke up.
it is Cairngorn Sanctuary. Cairngorn Sanctuary.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like under no circumstances I should warn you. The library is at the keep. Do not listen to what the resident, the inhabitant of the keep tells you. He is notoriously unreliable and is more inclined to want to go off on flights of fancy than to solve any problems that you may have.
Lovely.
Well, in my personal experience as a half orc, I have to say a good old foot to the bunghole tends to solve those problems.
Yes, well, that is a most sensible and wise mentality to have.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Not a lot of people accuse me of being wise. Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
With that,
Yeah.
are you ready to find yourself in the Fairwood?
Yes.
Very
I
well.
like to do it, do it.
May you fare well on your journeys. And
Cool.
should you die, I will always welcome you into the plane of shadow.
Mm. No doubt.
And he waves his
Okay.
hands again, and the smoke begins to build up and turns into mist before transporting you into the Failwood. And you guys should see yourselves there, I hope.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see. Can I move my guy? Yes, I can. We're
Yeah.
all set up.
Moving. We're good. Okay. All right.
All right.
So.
You find yourself in a deep, dark forest. I will show this to you to give you an idea of the feeling and the how close and dark the forest is. So
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So we apparently have Harry Potter's Patronus floating
yes,
around
Yeah.
the forest over here.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
This is all right.
and you
Nothing
have
creepy
arrived,
here.
of course, at night.
Well, naturally. When else
And
would Strahd send us here?
it is a full moon.
Of course it
And
is.
it is a full moon.
So I guess we're going to be
Hey.
looking out for mandrake roots.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a
I guess.
perception check or a survival
Okay.
check.
All right. Let me see what I can do
Probably
better.
survival, I think, for that one, wouldn't it?
I
Mm-hmm.
can. For me, it's about equal. So
Let me see. What do I have better at here? Let's see. Perception,
yeah. Now what's 12? Let
survival.
me.
I guess
Do I have that
perception
again?
is better. 14 perception.
I do not. Okay. That's
Okay. And Steve, you rolled your perception. That's what you got.
12. Yeah.
Okay. You notice the full moon above, and you look around for mandrake. You do not spot any mandrake, but what you do spot is an old woman hunched over near the stream that is running through the woods here. And she is kind of cackling to herself while a basket sits next to her. And she is reaching into the stream every now and then, and you see her flip a blind fish over her head, which lands neatly in the basket and begins to flip flop about.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I
Yeah.
don't suppose you teach me how to fish like that, because that would really solve some of my problems.
Ah! She turns around. What is this? What is this? Who's
Yeah.
coming to my wood? You smell delicious.
Sure.
Um,
Not that tasty.
yeah, we have worms. Both of us, we have worms. You wouldn't want to eat us.
Oh, that's even better. You have
Oh
worms
damn.
and you smell delicious.
Um, I'm all I'm all crudted up. I was a street woman for a while.
Hold on. Let me put her. There she is right there. That's what she looks like. So.
Okay. Yeah. We're just we're just passing through.
Yeah.
Yes, we're just trying to get through. We were brought here by somebody else. We did not really come here by choice. We're just looking for a little mandrake root. You happen to know where any is?
Mandrake root?
Yes,
I
I need
just.
3 mandrake root, and it has to be picked under a full moon, and it just happens to be a full moon.
She grins, her grin getting wider and wider and seeming to stretch around her face. Sharp
Ugh.
pointed teeth looking back at you. I know where some magic root are.
Oh, well, surely a woman as lovely as you wouldn't mind showing us.
Oh, and I wouldn't mind at all, pretty thing. It's not often I get male visitors.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm totally going legend with this.
You know.
Find me attractive, do you?
Yeah. But, well, I can't just give you that information for nothing, can I?
Hmm.
Well, what do you want?
Oh, Nina would love. Hmm. Well, do I get something from both of you?
Um, yeah, but if you're thinking some kingpin shit, I don't know if I'm up for that. Did y'all see
Sure.
Kingpin?
No.
No.
Dude had dude had a really just ugly, nasty. I mean, uh, just looking at her makes you want to puke. And he had to eat out his manager to pay his rent.
Oh,
And he like
Lord.
totally puked afterwards.
Ah,
She looks at Devlin. You are
hmm,
an interesting one.
hmm.
Tiefling?
That's correct. Why are you so curious?
Tiefling. What is your lineage?
The plane of Stygia.
Hmm. And who is your sire?
I'm told it was Levistus.
Hmm. Well, then. She reaches into her cloak, and you see her hear her rummaging around. She pulls out a little glass vial. She's like, "Ah, yes. Nina's been looking for this for a while. I'd love to have some tiefling piss for my potions."
Tiefling piss? That's all
Yes.
you want? Take a piss, man.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Come on, we won't watch if you're all embarrassed about it.
Mm.
Um,
Although I
uh,
might peek a little, you know what I mean?
the things I have to do for Mandrake. All right,
She
fine.
uh, she looks at Ovak. Meanwhile, for you, young thing, I've often wondered. I read these tales, and well, I just need to know. Love's true kiss, will it transform thee into a princess? And she licks her lips, and you see a long, bloated purple tongue with pustules all over it roll over her lips. She goes, "Come and give me a little smooch, honey, and I'll tell you where the magics are."
I gotta say, if I wasn't a half orc, this might gross me out.
Mm. If you were in a half orc, it might gross me out.
All right.
All right. Well, I don't mind the pustules. I can just spit afterwards.
Okay. Yeah.
She comes over. Pucker up, buttercup. She lays one on you, like laying you back, throws one of the nastiest kisses ever on you. And
Mm.
then
I mean, honestly, are you are you trying to say that half orc kisses are somehow uh worse or better or
I don't
that's
know.
what I'm saying. I don't know that I'm getting more too much more than I normally would have gotten.
I think they're better than this. So,
Yeah, okay.
and as she does so, she whips one hand out with amazing quickness and deftness and grabs the vial of piss out of Devlin's hands and then
Okay.
retreats back to the stream. Well, I guess I wasn't a princess. So, for the mandrake, you're standing right on top of them, right there.
Okay.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
And
All
Well,
right.
she cackles to herself and then begins walking off north into the mist.
all right. Well, at least
Really,
we
that
found
kiss
out.
wasn't too bad, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's go and let's go get the Mandrake.
Well, we're standing right on it, so I pluck up my three mandrake roots,
Okay. All right.
freshly
I'll,
picked under a full moon.
Yes,
okay.
you could check that one off the box.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's. I guess we can follow the stream down.
Can you guys give me 2 minutes, real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
My son and his fiance came over. I just want to say hi to him real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
No problem. It's just they're visiting, so I wanted to say hey.
Cool.
So I take it it's been a while since you watched Legend.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah, I have the. I still have it on desk. I just haven't seen it in a while.
Uh, well, remember they come across that nasty witch looking lady in the swamp, and
Mm-hmm.
Tom Cruise's character totally like he tells her that he finds her attractive or whatever in order to try and get what they want.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I thought I thought it was so on point for that scene. What would just happen there with the lady that
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had to quote the movie there.
Oh yeah, that was a good reference. I just forgot it.
All right. Never mind. My dogs were fibbing. They were barking, and I figured, oh, they were here, and nope, they're not here yet. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Uh,
So I guess we'll go ahead and fall down the stream.
okay.
Um,
Row,
Uh,
row, row your boat. Oh, sorry.
give
yeah.
me 1 second.
Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking we can make it to that log and cross.
Okay.
You hear Nina's voice echoing. It's like, by the way, coming through the mist. If you're going over the logs and crossing, make sure you watch your step on the other side. Lover.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Let's do it.
All right, go ahead, keep moving.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks clear.
Do we need to roll a dex check or something to go across the log?
Um, Heeding Nina's advice, you look to see if it's, but the log seems to be perfectly wide. It's not particularly mossy or slippery or anything. You're not sure why she would have said that.
Yeah. She probably had a good
All
reason.
right.
I'm just gonna see if I
Well, um, I'm going to assume that perhaps I can't see it, whatever it
Yeah.
is that she's talking about, and I'm going to still carefully go across the log.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I need to
As
roll?
yes, roll
What would you like me to
a
roll?
perception check, please.
A
All right.
perception check.
All right.
Okay. I don't know why that rolled twice. Oh, because I rolled a 14 already. I rolled a 12. The last check we did was a perception check. That's what that's
Yep.
about.
Okay.
Uh, it looks clear.
Of course it
Um.
does.
Oh, let me see if I can check.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
definitely.
that was so almost a 17, and then it rolled over to a 3. That was hard.
That was painful. Okay. Yeah, this is not good. And I don't have any teleports.
Um, well, the only thing I can think of is walk across it. I mean,
Yep.
we can't see anything.
All right, go
We
ahead.
don't know exactly what she's talking about. All I gotta
All
say
right.
is maybe we do it carefully. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just go one by
All
one.
right. I will put you right here, Ovek. Is Devlin
Okay.
behind, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like right here right now.
Okay. Ovek, as you step there, you feel the log shift underneath you and you hear a slight metallic click.
Ooh.
And then you hear a voice booming around you. Darkness falls across the land.
The
Midnight
midnight
hour
hour
is
is
close
close at
ahead.
hand.
A grisly ghoul.
From every tomb, they're
Doom.
closing in to
Yeah,
seal
seal
your
your
doom.
doom. And then you hear this music. Dun-dun, dun-dun,
Doot, doot,
dun-dun-dun-dun.
doot, 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 doot.
All of these hands begin coming up out of the ground around you, and bodies begin pushing themselves up out of the earth. I need initiative from everybody as you see
Oh,
hordes of zombies rising up
Okay.
out of the ground.
all
I
right.
just want to say that I'm uncomfortable with this enemy. They're kind of handsy.
Let me check. Let me see my.
12.
Let's
Where's
see.
the modifier? Oh, it's equal my wisdom modifier. Some modifiers. was a 2. That's right.
And if you don't beat the initiative of these zombies, you all, oh my god, the zombies rolled a 15 on their initiative. Holy
Yep.
crap.
These are fast zombies.
Yo, kidding.
Okay, so these are clearly not Romero zombies.
Yeah.
All right.
Honestly, it is a debate. The do you prefer the fast zombies, the ones that can actually run after you, or do you prefer the slow hordes slowly tracking you down?
Go ahead.
Well, these are slow hordes. They just decided to move fast towards you. So,
Uh,
Yeah.
it's it. You know what it is? They found out what a ladies' man Ovac is.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is as fast as they move. So,
Oh, geez.
brains.
Oh, they're after brains.
Yes.
I think they're just going to be hurting you, Devlin.
So they
Oh,
come.
Lord.
The zombies are shambling towards you. All told, these are zombie hordes, but all told, you see about 80 zombies moving
Holy
towards you.
shit. Okay.
I'm for running.
Yeah, I say we try to rerun. You want to run back across the log or run through them?
I don't know that we can even run through them. I mean,
Well, I mean, I see
All
a
right.
path. Are we coming through here, maybe up this way, or something
you
like
wanna
that, like an immediate,
you,
like little.
you wanna try dashing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Get on
Well,
the
I
other
mean,
side of them.
my
Out of
first
character,
turn.
I will
Oh,
tell you guys that they're zombie hordes, so it's not like 80 zombies. They're hordes, so they're you guys could fight them if you wanted to, but you guys role play it however you would role play it too. So
all right.
if you guys decide to run for it,
I don't understand what you mean. What's the
um,
difference?
these are they're quarter XP creatures, or quarter
Okay.
challenge rated creatures. So they have a very low armor. Their armor class is easy to hit. Um, they don't hit a lot, but and they don't
Well,
hit real
that's the
hard.
thing with zombies. Individually, they ain't shit, but as a horde,
Yeah,
they can overpower you and eat you.
but they do have a ton of hit points. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was worried about. Being HP sponges.
yeah, uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
If we stand and fight them, we have a chance of being overwhelmed by the four.
yeah.
However, if we try to dash past them, we have a chance of fighting maybe one or two at a time as they chase us.
Well, or we can go back. I mean, they can't cross the water, right?
Who's to say that?
I don't know. Do we know that?
I got no idea. I don't recall ever
Yeah.
fighting a zombie horde before.
You do know. Well, we don't have a lot of time to discuss this, but you do see that the banks of this river that you are on are very very steep. So the only way across this is either to jump across, and if the zombies are jumping across this little river, you've got bigger problems than finding the zombies, or to go across the log that you're on. So
Okay, it looked like it was only 5 feet across there.
yeah,
Yeah.
but zombies aren't known for their
Their
jumping abilities.
dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
That's what I was thinking. Like, they might even fall in the water trying to get us.
All right. Well, I mean, I I guess it doesn't matter if we don't if we just go back the way we came, but I kind of defeats the purpose of having tried
Yeah.
to go
No, no,
across
no.
the
I'm,
thing in
I'm,
the
I'm
begin with.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying we withdraw so we can fight them from a distance. And then, we don't
Ah,
have to worry about being overwhelmed by them. I mean, we could just, come
okay.
off from the other side.
I see what you're saying. Well then, uh, let's get over here on the other side of the shore.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Yeah.
Ovac moves there. Are you holding an action, or what are you planning on doing?
I am planning on attacking. with my bow.
Okay. Who are you going to attack?
Looks like I have a light crossbow. Okay, how about this guy?
Okay.
All right.
Uh, Light crossbow, 16,
That is a hit.
and 11 piercing.
Nice. You fire your crossbow into this group of zombies and actually take one full on in the head, and it kind of staggers back, but remains upright. Uh, you did some damage to it, to the horde, but man, it seems like there is just a ton of these things coming for you right now.
All right.
All right.
All
I don't
right.
know what we're going to be facing, so I'm going to save my action surge.
Okay, sounds like plan.
Okay. Devlin.
All right, I'm going to use my Dread Ambusher and do my 2 attacks on him with my longbow. And actually, I
Okay.
probably should be in dim light, which means I have advantage.
Yep.
You know, it would be very apropos to flip them off while shooting them with a longbow.
Yeah. Let's see.
They used to cut off bowmen's middle fingers. And the whole thing of flipping people off originated from them showing them their middle fingers to let them know they could still fire their longbows.
Crit.
27, baby.
Nice.
And that's, 24 points of damage.
Hell yeah. God damn. 24. You're right. That shit.
One of the zombies in this group of zombies tumbles over. And they're still shambling towards you. Breeze.
Does 15 hit him?
It does.
Okay, cool. All right, and that's another
Right.
5. And also, because of Dread Ambusher, I get an extra D8. So and that's another 4 on top of that. So that's 9.
Nice.
And now I'm going to use my extra movement to move back.
What is
Okay.
allowing you to attack with advantage?
I am invisible in dim light or darkness
Ah, okay.
because I'm a Gloomstalker Ranger.
Nice.
Ah, that's pretty handy in this particular scenario.
Yep.
Now, before we go to the start of the next turn, can I get a perception check, please?
Perception.
All right.
Okie dokie. 22. I perceived the shit out of that motherfucker.
I'm still not perceiving
All right.
nothing.
Ovek, you notice that although you were attacking this clump of zombies right here, that the zombies in the other groups also fell when you felled some of the zombies in this group.
Hmm.
That's interesting. They're linked somehow.
That's good to know.
So if we take out one horde,
Yeah.
we are essentially taking out the 4.
Yeah. Let's concentrate our fire.
All right.
What?
Top of the turn, zombie horde. 1, 2, 3, and then they begin shuffling across. And this one comes close enough to attack you, Ovek.
Okay.
And
AC 16.
all right, and he's gonna make a slam attack. This horde is making a slam attack on you.
Okay.
24 should be a hit.
Man.
You get hit for 8 points of bludgeoning damage as tons of fists rain down on you, smashing into your armor and your plating. You are able to hold the line for the moment, but just the sheer amount of undead flesh moving towards you is a little disconcerting. Meanwhile, these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, going towards this bridge down here. They're going here. This guy's going here to back them up. All right. Ovak.
Okay. Well, if they're that close, I might as well go at it.
Bring it.
17
That is a hit.
and 10 slashing damage.
You chop into the zombie horde, once again seeing zombies elsewhere and the other hordes falling as you smack into another one of the zombies, slicing off a leg. One of the zombies is hopping on one leg, trying to get at you, saying, "Come at me! I'm the Black Knight."
You're a loony.
But it's still just the sheer amount of flesh and humanity coming towards you is overwhelming. But you put a dent in it.
Okay, and I will take an attack of opportunity and move away to let him back into our little trap here.
Okay. He will take his attack of opportunity. And he misses. You
All right.
definitely flip away from them.
Yeah, baby. Got to attack and get disengaged. That's some good shit.
Devlin,
All right, I got something for you.
Oh yeah, you got a little something special for him?
Yeah, I think I do. Well, let's. Okay, I don't have it set up here, so I'll go ahead and do Firebolt on the horde.
okay.
Firebolt.
18.
18.
That is a
You know
hit.
that hits.
8.
8.
I'm gonna say it's much harder to miss these guys than it is. No, I missed it. Your firebolt slams into the zombie horde, setting one of them on fire. So it looks like he is a creature you've heard about called Ghost Rider. But
Nice. Wait a minute. If they're all bunched together, is there a potential for others catching on fire?
possibly, yes.
That could be more advantageous than we initially thought.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just have to, let them burn a little.
Um,
Let it burn.
back to the top. So they move because they are a large horde, only move at half speed over this. So 5, 10 feet across. This one comes up on the heels of this other one.
All right.
See, I figured if we backed up into this, they'd have to bottleneck onto that log to get to us, and we could take them out one at a time.
All right, so they're moving towards you slowly, shambling along, still quite strong. But just the two of you, are making a heroic stand here against these zombies. Back to Ovak.
All right. I guess we will. We don't want him to advance too far because we need him clogging up the way. So I guess I will go ahead and move forward. And I will attack with my longsword.
Okay,
God damn, with a 9?
that is a hit.
No shit. 6 slashing damage. Damn it, what's with these wussy rolls?
You slash into the zombies, doing some more damage to it. But just the sheer mountain of flesh is just overwhelming to you. And you feel like you are in training practice. It's so easy to hit them, but there's so much humanity
You
or
know,
undead humanity coming at you.
when you talk about sheer mountains of flesh, it's really hard for me to not make mama jokes.
Go ahead. Maybe that'll hurt the zombies' feelings and they'll leave. So,
Yeah,
uh,
that's what it is.
Devlin.
Okay, I'm going to throw a chromatic orb on this group of zombies,
Okay.
and it's going to be fire damage,
Okay.
and it's going to be at a 2 level slot, so it's going to be more than what you're going
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
You bringing it now.
to. 17.
Oh,
That's
hell
a
yeah.
hit.
If I hit with a 9, you're good, motherfucker.
20. Nice.
20 fire damage. Hell yeah.
27 fire damage because that's like
27.
Multiple
Oh,
zombies in
damn.
this horde are on fire now. And you notice that the fire is actually spread to the other groups now as well. So they are on fire as well.
awesome.
Oh, man.
Kindle.
Devlin,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta tip my hat to you. Well, I'm not wearing a hat, but I don't know. I salute you or something. That was badass.
And here is where horde creatures suck.
He is the Mage of Silverlight.
They
Yep.
surround you, Ovek.
Okay.
So that
You
now
know,
you're
this with my body odor issue, this might actually be the one group of people that smell worse than me that has surrounded me.
so you are now in a mosh pit of zombies.
Walk
Um,
it up. The pit is it. You can take a chance on this rock new dance if you dare to dive in.
I need you to give me a strength saving throw, please.
Okay. Strength 21.
Ooh, you're fine. Dozens of hands reach for you, clawing at you, trying to throw you down and restrain you, but you are able to fight them back. Go ahead and move yourself outside the horde wherever you want.
Okay. I guess just outside of it is where I want to go.
And then they are going to attack you. And you said you're 16, correct?
16, yeah.
As a miss. So you get yourself out of the mosh pit and you say, "Get back up off me, Jack." So,
See, some will
uh,
try, but they won't survive. They don't hit because
yeah.
they're wimps.
Mac, you're up. I'll just say
Exodus
this:
quotes all over the place. I'm not talking to metalheads. It's not right.
you don't want to. You don't want to be overwhelmed by the horde. That's all I'm going to say. So.
Okay. Um, let's see. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. You know what?
That is a hit.
No, what the fuck?
Oh, you can't
God
miss
damn, what is
apparently.
their AC like 1?
No, their AC is 8. So,
Okay.
Wow.
12 slashing damage.
wham! You do more damage to them, but they are still up and coming.
All right.
You think I should go for an extra attack?
Yeah, probably.
All right, I'm gonna action surge this bitch.
All right.
I mean, because if you hurt one, you hurt them all, so that does
All
help.
right, 15. I know that's a hit, and only 6 on that second one.
Damn.
Too bad I'm not a halfling or barbarian. I could re-roll that too.
Devlin.
All right, let's get back here, and then I'm going to go and hit him with another chromatic orb at first level.
Okay.
So I want to save my other second level slot. Yeah, well, we know 10
That's
hits.
it. Yeah.
26 points damage.
It is more difficult to miss them than to hit them. All right. Once again, your chromatic orb slams into the horde of zombies, damaging all 4 hordes. The horde is severely weakened now. It is beginning to thin, but they are still shambling forward with mindless intensity of an undead horde of zombies trying to feast upon your flesh.
Okay.
The horde moves again, surrounding Ovek. Give me another strength saving throw.
Okie dokie. Go He-Man.
Nice. Once again, you can fight your way out of the horde. Go ahead and place yourself outside of the horde somewhere.
Okay. Where the hell did Devlin go?
He
I'm on the
went
very north of the map.
north. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying not
okay.
to get bodied by them because strength is my worst one is one of my worst stats.
All right. You just
Okay.
go to the edge of where they are. So you
Yeah.
pop out the edge.
Yeah.
So you should be like right here.
Okay.
All right. And they will attack you. We'll see if they do anything. 17.
17. That
10,
hits.
10 bludgeoning. Bam. Slams into you. Meanwhile, this one moves a little bit across. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So, Ovak, you get out of the mosh pit, but one slams its meaty fist into the side of your head, sending you reeling for a moment and seeing stars. But back to you, Ovak.
Okay. Um, do we got anything going here? Only if I get a critical. Because I got a little something that might help. All right, come on, crit. That's not a crit, but it hits.
Yes, it does.
9 slashing.
Nice. Basically, you're holding them back while Ovak's hitting them at this point, or
Yeah.
Devlin's hitting them at this point. So, I don't you think you want them overwhelming Devlin. So,
No.
nice. You smack him with the longsword, still doing damage. More of them are falling. It's a race against time. Will you be able to knock them all down before they finally close in on you and your companion? Devlin.
Yeah. Yeah, back another 10 feet off the map and firebolt.
Okay.
Actually, well, no. No, we're not going to do that. Because fire
Can
doesn't
you
work
go 10
stop.
feet off the map in a battle scenario?
Sure.
Okay. I
Oh,
thought you had to stay on the map for that.
no. 19 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Do a little Mills Lane from
Little Mills Lane, thank you.
yeah.
From Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
19 fire damage. Man,
I
you
think
are fucking rocking it with the damage, dude. Jeez. 20 on the last one, 19 on this one.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the
and the
first time.
crit on the dread ambusher attack. Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Let's get it on. Horde. Once again, I'm gonna need another strength save.
Okie dokie. All right, as I do this, you know that music that you would hear when the Bionic Man did something bionic?
Yes.
Okay, you're hearing that right now.
Ooh,
17.
still made it. So pop out from one side to the other, wherever you want to pop out.
Okay.
There you go. And this one will try and hit you. Ooh, that's a miss. No good.
Yeah. You're no good. You're no good. You're no good.
Nice. I give you another point of inspiration for that.
Mm-hmm.
You're so vain. There's another song for you. All right. Ovak, you're up.
Okay.
Do you guys believe that song is really about Richard Gere, by the way?
No. Is it?
Supposedly,
Huh.
supposedly Linda Ronstadt was going out with Richard Gere, and that's her breakup song with him. So,
He might have been an officer, but he wasn't a gentleman.
yeah.
I know that hits.
Yep.
Ooh, 12 slashing damage. Finally,
Nice.
a little 2-digit action.
You are really beginning to thin the horde now. It is on the verge of perhaps collapsing.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah.
Ovek,
Yep. 15 feet back
hold on.
if possible, and then
Ovek still has a move action if he wants to take it.
okay.
And I have a move action if I want to take an attack of opportunity.
That's correct.
Yes.
I do not. I'm trying to keep them away from Devlin.
Okay.
And this I can't really get much farther away from them and still do that.
All right. Devlin, go ahead.
Yeah. So it's the 15 feet back, and then another firebolt.
All right.
Oh, I forgot you were back there.
Yep. No, you're doing what I need. What you need to do. It's good. You're keeping them away from me. 13.
Nice. Close. They're still going, but you're doing well. 10, 15, 20. Our second horde is approaching, and this one moves in to seal your doom. Give me another strength saving throw there, Ovek.
Okie
Yeah.
By the power of Grayskull! It works, man. I'm telling you.
Nice. All right. Let's get Devlin back on the map. So, for all intents and purposes, I'm just gonna move these guys down here,
Okay. And then
Ovek, you're right there because you popped out. You see where you are, Mike?
all right.
Okay.
And then I'll move these guys.
Yeah. I know I had.
Well, which one of the? I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I think I'm like 30 feet ahead of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So one of them is going to attack you because you passed. Just throw. Ooh, it's a hit.
Wow, that'll do it.
6 bludgeoning. The mosh pit gets you again. Ovek.
No need to cry if you get a black eye. Just dive back in and give another try.
Nice.
And that hits.
Nice. That is a hit.
10.
And 10 slashing.
Very good. The zombie horde is significantly thin now. Only a few of them remain, but they're still moving. All of the hordes are moving towards you still. Devlin.
All right. Firebolt.
Remember the days when it used to be when you played a wizard? You had like one spell. That was it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like this cantrip is it's like either you get 8 or you get like 16.
There you guys. I remember playing a first level wizard back in the day when you started off with one spell and that was it. You shot your load and then you were stuck either hitting with a dagger or a quarterstaff. So
well, even unlimited cantrips came in 5e, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, now you can play a pure wizard and like, fight alongside marshals. And while casting like Wish.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in like first and second edition, even third edition, you were like waiting for that one moment when you could cast Magic Missile or Sleep, and then you were just like, later on, guys, good luck.
Yeah, honestly, the dependence on spell slots and stuff is one of the things that intimidates me about playing a Magic user.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like, man, if you survived to be high level as a wizard, you could be really powerful. But even then, you had only a certain number of spell slots. So, all right.
I just find Gishus to be really fun. So
this time you are overwhelmed by 2 zombie hordes. I need 2 strength saving throws, please.
2 strength checks?
Yep.
Oops. Does it count that I've been doing cock push-ups?
No. As a matter of fact, but you looked really cool. So
All right, there's one,
All right.
Awesome.
and there's two.
Oh, that's not good. So you
I have
are,
inspiration.
yeah,
Got a
Yep.
couple of them.
you do.
That's much better.
All right,
There you
cool.
go.
Yeah. Uh, once this fight is over, I will tell you what would happen if you had failed. So you were able to pop outside again, but you were going to get attacked twice by two zombie hordes.
Okay.
Oops. Open the character sheet. That would be nice. Here we go. Here's tack one, tack two.
Oh shit. Oh
Bo-
shit.
both hit. 15 points of
God
damage.
damn.
Oof.
So that's 15. Jesus.
Yeah, we're gonna need.
Your
You're
tank is running out of points here.
Yep.
And I'm going to pop you up because you popped out of the horde. So you're up here.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you got anything that can heal?
Yes, I can give you a healing word.
I right now, if I get hit again for something like that, I got 10 points. I'll be down, and then
All
you'll
right.
be against these hordes by yourself.
No, all right. Yeah, I'll rate it. I can heal you.
All right. Ovak, you are up.
Yeah, keep on mind. Also, don't you have that like savage? That
I
that
do.
savage
I
attack
do. It
thing?
comes back to one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? It is relentless endurance. When I'm reduced to 0 points, but not killed outright, I can drop to 1 hit point instead.
Yep. Yep.
But
So it
it's
does
just
give
a
you.
once per long rest. It looks like
Yeah, I have a similar feature now as a shadow sorcerer.
26.
Nice.
Damn.
How is that not a crit?
Because I get +7.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a
9
19 out of
slashing.
20.
nice. Good hit. Let's see if Devlin can finish it off.
All right, let's get that. Firebolt going.
I thought you were going to heal me.
I am. It's a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
Good shit.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
That's a hit.
10.
Oh,
All right, and then bonus action,
Let's
healing
go up.
word, and then let me just double check and just try to remember. Okay, so 1d4. Okay. Yeah.
Are the kids here yet?
Okay. You got lucky on that one. You get 8 points back.
8 points. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Zombies moving towards you again. You know the drill. Give me those strength
do.
checks.
Yeah. And I'll keep on going back as they keep going forward.
I don't know if you know this, but I ate my Wheaties this morning. Apparently, it was an outdated brand, and it wasn't. It was stale, and
Yeah. Time to use your last inspiration.
yeah, I'm gonna have to use that. Yep.
Yep. All right. And I need one
20
more
on
save.
that one.
Yep.
And 22 on that one.
All right. So
I
go
can't
ahead and
believe
pop.
how many of these I'm making, and that boy, thanks
Right.
for that inspiration, dude.
Go ahead and pop out there. Pop outside the zombies. So move your character.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Good one. And they get two. Well, that was a wise choice. So only one of the hordes gets to attack you. So,
That's what I was hoping for.
and it's a miss.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Ovak.
All right. We shall come at thee.
Nice. That is a hit.
That wasn't really a come at thee kind of a swing, but it
Hey,
worked.
yeah.
13 slashing.
Having escaped out of the horde, you slash with your sword again, and the zombie hordes crumble to the ground, dissolving into nothingness and molt, leaving only behind, strangely, one single white glove.
Do. Yeah, see, Devlin invents the moonwalk after this.
Yes. So
Actually, speaking of moonwalks, Ovac is doing a little celebration dance after that.
nice. So just so you know, if you had failed a strength check, they have a rule called overwhelm. They also have undead fortitude. Let's see. I'm not going to do that. If it was more than two people in the group, I would do it. But the fact that you guys survived, I'm giving it to you. So if they overwhelmed you, um, you get kids. You are grappled, restrained, and knocked prone,
Oh
and
shit!
you take 3d6 slashing damage at the beginning of every turn until you escape.
Oh holy
Yikes.
crap, dude!
Oh, that would have been bad.
Oh man,
Shadowfell's a
three
nasty
d
place.
six, man. That'll eat you when you're down in the levels, dude.
Yeah, yeah. So they're a horde and they're slow moving and they don't but it's like if they overwhelm you, you're screwed. So,
See, right? This is why there is the debate. You know, once the horde catches up with you, they can overwhelm you, but you can run from them.
right.
However, if the zombies can run faster, they can chase you down.
Yep.
Which is why there is the debate on who prefers which kind of zombie.
So uh with that, the last zombie falls at your feet. That single glove actually there. You're not sure what the hell that means.
I'll take the glove. Why not?
Is it does it have little sparkly jewels all over it too?
It does, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When I put it on, do I feel like grabbing my crotch?
Did you put it on?
No.
All right.
I was
Just
just
let,
wondering if it did.
just let me know if somebody puts it on.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. I'm probably going to detect magic on it when we get
All right.
a stop. But
So you are in still in the fail. Was it the
the
fail
fail,
grove?
yeah, fail wild or something like that.
The fail wood.
Fail wood, yeah.
Yeah. And Ovac's lady love has gone off to the north somewhere. You have defeated the zombie hordes that came up out of the ground. The mist is swirling around. Vincent Price has effed off to go do whatever the hell Vincent Price does.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, especially now that he's
Probably
dead.
make Edward Scissorhands.
Yes, Ovac has been the
Pretty
human meat shield up there,
Yeah.
and yeah, so you guys are in the middle of this wood at the moment.
All right. Let's keep going. Continue as planned. See if we can go
Um,
across now.
I don't suppose you could drop me just one more little bit of healing. If I don't know, I don't want to waste your
Um,
spell slots.
yeah, I can. I'm running low on spell slots, but I can give you one.
Um, if we get into another encounter, I can take one or two hits, and that's it.
Okay.
If you want me to be a tank, I need to be able to take a little bit more than that. Is all I'm saying.
All right. 7 points back.
Okay, that is much better.
Okay.
Okay, so onward
Yep.
and upward.
All right.
We're gonna cross the log again.
Yeah, we'll cross again.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right.
Did you say give you a what?
Perception
Perception.
check,
Perception check, okay?
All right.
Perception check.
because I know how much you guys love to do perception checks. So.
Oh yeah. Actually, I didn't do too bad on that one.
Nope.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was okay.
both of you notice that there is some sort of weird oblong shape underneath the log that looks like somebody set up a deliberate trap so that there is a piece of wood attached to the log, which pushed down on this oblong shape when you stepped on the log.
All right. Let me see if I can disable the trap.
Okay.
The
Is
idea.
it avoidable?
I have thieves' tools.
No, I mean, is the trap avoidable? Can we say it like?
Sure. Yes. You could step. You could avoid stepping on that one area.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm going to disable it though.
Um,
that 18 works.
well, now that you've noticed it, you're easily able to move the stick so that when you step on that piece of log, it doesn't depress this. You're not sure what it is. It's a square area that can be depressed on this. You're able to get a closer look at the trap itself. It looks like an old ancient device covered in rust and metal and corrosion. Uh, and dusting it off, you can make out a couple of letters in common here and
Mm-hmm.
there. You see an S, an N, a WAL, and then at the end it says man.
I'm not sure what that means.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Is
Okay.
that like SNL but from Walla Walla, Washington?
Sure.
22.
You run your fingers across the various letters, and you're able to determine that the first word, the missing letters may be an O and an N. You're not sure what that means, but it's SONY.
Sony? It's a PlayStation. No.
Well, what you're left
Okay.
with is a W and an A, and then some other letters, and then MAN.
I thought you said it was an S and an N and then WAL and then MAN.
Yes, yes, WAL. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we should take it and see. Because I do want to eventually run a detect magic as a ritual, but I don't. I want to wait until we camp.
Okay,
Okay.
you could take it. Uh, you can investigate it further when you make camp if you want to continue on to the south.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what we'll do.
Okay. Go ahead and continue moving to the south then, through the
What?
Failwood.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm guessing where we need to do is get over here.
Would the people who live in the Failwood be referenced as failures?
Yes, they would, as a matter of fact. They don't like to be called that though, but you know, that's on you. It's
All
whatever
right.
you want to do.
Come on. All right. Come on.
Okay.
Give me
Uh,
one.
I don't want to move too far ahead. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hide, just in case.
you're gonna hide. Okay.
Yeah, I'll use stealth. Yeah. Again, did light or darkness, and that's helpful. 15. Okay. Why are you going that way?
You're hiding.
All right.
I didn't know what
You
you were doing.
you continue moving through the Failwood, walking for several hours. Go ahead and move back up to the top of the map because I've only got one Failwood map, guys. So you're walking for a while. So
All right.
Okay.
sorry, they only gave me one map, and I like this map. It's kind of cool. So
All right, that's fine.
Anybody feel like we're in that Blair Witch forest? It's like we keep walking through the same area that we've been in before. It's like we're just going in circles.
This is the Shadowfell. It doesn't work like our ordinary planes.
It's okay.
I
I got to make a
need
Blair Witch Project reference. That
Yes,
was kind
I
of cool.
know. Yeah.
and go ahead and take yourself a point of inspiration for that.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! Thank you.
Yeah, you really are going to need that.
Yep.
All right. Um, whichever's higher, give me a perception or survival check, please.
I was telling Jonathan today about that. This guy claims to have taken D&D dice. I'm assuming one of the earlier sets, and he threw him in a fire, and he claims that the dice screamed.
Oh, good God.
And so me and Jonathan today were talking about. I had mentioned, I wish my dice were possessed. My rolls might not suck as much.
Yeah.
No kidding. I wasn't feeling too good last night, so I was up playing Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous
Oh yeah.
and literally, I'm playing a dwarf fighter. He needed a 13 to hit, and he's got like 5 attacks. And I'm sitting there looking at the rolls. 1, 2, 1, 4. Like, oh my God.
Why? Jeez, that's pie long bad.
All right. Both of you stop. You're not sure what it is, but something seems off. As you look around the forest, you notice as the mist is blowing across, it's blowing hard enough, the wind, that the trees are moving in the branches, but one tree down here is not moving at all.
Now that is curious.
A tree that does not move in the wind?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen or heard of anything like that before. Yeah, my brain isn't coming up for why the hell that tree shouldn't be moving. It's kind of weirded me out, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's well it should.
This is like the one adventure where Ash would have been perfect because she would have known all this crap. All right. All right. I guess we just keep going. We'll just keep going.
Okay. Sorry, my cat was demanding some attention.
No problem.
Okay.
For you.
I need a charisma saving throw from both of you.
A charisma saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
You want charisma from a fucking half orc?
Yep. I sure do.
That's harsh, dude.
23.
You know what my charisma is? -2.
I
I got an 8.
Damn. Suddenly, you feel a psychic intrusion in your brain. You are able to shake it off, Devlin. However, Ovac, you are overwhelmed by just a feeling of abject anger and horror. Not horror. Terror as it overwhelms you, and you feel that the force itself wants to rip you limb from limb, and you take a total of 18 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, that
And
dropped me down to 7 points.
the tree steps out towards you.
Oh, damn. I'm not fighting an ant, man.
There it is.
Another one.
Do you guys see it?
Yep.
Okay.
I do.
Go ahead and give me initiative, please.
Great.
Well, I mean, I can give you initiative if you want, but I'm gonna run and hide like a scared little girl.
That would probably be
Mhm.
wise.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 5 on my initiative. I'm too terrified.
All right.
Well, you guys were like, "Get ready." I was busy chewing on my nail. I wasn't quite done with
All
it
right.
yet.
You
All
want to
right.
run? Okay.
Devlin, you're up.
All right. I guess if he's attacking, I can use my Dread Ambusher.
Okay.
just a heads up, Devlin. I'm running. That's my plan.
That's fine. I have an extra 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
What's the secret of running? Run faster than the guy next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to run fast. I just have to run faster than you.
That's a hit.
That's anemic, but damage. But yeah.
Um,
Oh,
your
well, I
long.
critted on that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That
oh,
is
oh, and a little
19.
19 for you.
And
Your
my dread ambusher damage, in addition to that, is 3.
is your weapon magic?
No. No, well, I don't think that one is. No.
Both of your arrows strike the tree walking towards you and bounce off harmlessly.
Yeah, I think you had the right idea. Problem is, yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess that's 20. I'm sorry. Sorry, 15. 20. 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm good.
I wish Ovak had rolled higher on his initiative.
Me too.
It's okay. Sucks that I wasted a crit, but yeah, I don't have any magic bows or anything like that. All my magic weapons are melee.
All right. I need the creature moves towards you, and eldritch waves of energy begin emanating from it. And you hear whispering from the trees as black mist begins seeping out of it, turning into tentacles which wrap around both you and Devlin. I need both of you to make wisdom saves, please.
Oh, shit. Well, wisdom is my best feature.
Totally.
Well, it's got to be better than charisma, right?
Yep, it is better than charisma.
My wisdom sucks, and I apparently did okay.
Hey, you both made the save. So,
Nice.
Ovak.
Okay, so nice to meet you, Mr. Woodrew. I'm gonna go.
Okay. Run
um,
away! Run away!
oh, hold on. I gotta check something. I don't know what my speed is. 30. Okay,
Yeah.
So it means you can run 60?
off the map.
Yep.
You're going off the map.
We are running away.
I'm running past it south.
Okay. Okay. All right. I didn't see you were doing that. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I just ran straight past it through the on the log bridge.
Believe me when I tell you, this is one adventure where successfully running away and living to fight another day gets you experience. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to go there. I have dashed.
okay.
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
Devlin.
I'm dashing as well.
All right.
10, 20, 30, and then let's see, and then 10, 20, and that puts me all the way across on the other side of the bridge.
Nice. All right. The tree steps over the little stream and continues this direction towards you. This is not what you want to see.
Hey, just so you know,
Yeah.
I saw some Antwives back there. I'm just saying.
It reaches down as it steps over the river, picks up a boulder, and says, "Come back, little tiefling," and throws.
Shield.
Okay. What is your AC with shield?
18 is 18 normally, so with shield is 23.
That's a good thing. So it strikes across your shield and bounces off to the side, hitting a huge dent into the earth, and it would have hit you for 33 points of damage.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Ovak.
Okay. I'm gonna try not to slip in the puddle of pee, and I'm going to dash once again.
Okay.
And south, off the map.
Yep, you're gone. And Devlin, I'm assuming you're going off the map?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And we'll go ahead and we'll go off. You guys got away. So, because I
Okay.
don't think you're going back to fight him. So,
Oh hell
Definitely
no,
not.
hell no.
all right.
Mister Woodrew can stay there, stay in the damn woods.
That's probably smart. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick, and it sounds like the kids got here. So, I'm going to say hi. So, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sounds
All right.
good. Hmm. Oh, let me. Yeah, I guess I should do that. I'm just
Right. We are going for a personal record here today. I don't know. You guys probably don't know this, but the longest amount of time that we have played in one day is 5.5 hours.
Yep.
So we did a little over 2 hours of Circle of the Seven Dice today playing Aliens. And if we can, we're going for at least 4 hours today so that we can break that record at 6 hours.
Hmm.
We were shooting for 8 today, but it didn't quite work out. But still, we get to break our record, and that's good.
All right, I'm back. Oh, it's crazy. The kids brought over their wedding invitations, man. It's insane.
Nice.
Talk about trying to make me feel old. You cooking dinner, Mike?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are able to get away from the treant, who doesn't seem to be very intent on chasing after you, and you wander through the Fellwood for several hours, continuing to go south. The night is beginning to wane, and the sun looks like it is threatening to come up, but You have been traveling for quite a while. What do you both wish to do?
I think we need to take a long rest.
Oh
We're
yeah. Oh yeah.
we're beaten pretty badly,
Okay.
so we need to find a safe place here.
How do you want to manage the watch?
Well, I will take the first watch.
Yeah, I'll take second. It's fine.
See, how long do we actually need for a long rest? I guess it doesn't matter. I forgot we don't do it that way. So I will take the first watch of the night. You take the second watch, and then we should both get our 8 hours, I guess, because
Okay.
that's how we do that, I guess.
Okay.
This is how we do it.
That works.
All right.
Cool.
Um, I'm going to move you guys up towards the middle of the map,
Okay.
Okay.
Do that.
and you consider yourselves having rested.
Nice.
Okay. Let me adjust my sheet.
Yeah, I need my spell
Long
slot back.
rest, motherfucker. Long rest. Yeah. All right. Can I just
Oh,
say I kind of like the mist effect on the map?
It is really nice.
Kind of cool. Yeah.
um, couple things happen.
Okay.
Uh, First off, both of you dream of Nina in your sleep visiting you, and she draws a card from a deck and places it upon your chest as you sleep in your dream. And when each of you wakes up from your rest, you find that you have one card face down laying on your chest.
All right. Guess we're gonna have to check the cards.
Well, I'm the gambling sort. I turn over
Okay.
the card.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me for both of you, please.
All right.
Okie dokie. Oh, fuck me in the goat ass.
You roll.
Devlin,
Steve?
You rolled 1d12.
Oh,
all
clicked
right,
on the wrong one.
go ahead and roll again.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
Damn.
Devlin, you turn over your card, and it is the King of Cups. And as you hold it, it turns into a golden chalice filled with some golden, sweet smelling elixir that you are holding in your hand.
nice. Oh. Oh yeah, and during the night, I did a detect magic on the stuff that we found.
On the glove, right?
The glove and the little mechanism we found.
The glove and the mechanism both radiated magic. So
Huh. These are both magical then. Identify on the glove.
the glove is a gauntlet of healing.
Hmm.
Ovac, you want it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, take it.
All right.
Sorry, I don't know why that came out of me.
You do want to say that. When you put this on, it will transform into whatever. You don't have to go around with Michael Jackson glove on if you want. But the Gauntlet of Healing allows you to cast Cure. Was it Cure Wounds at 5th level once per day?
Yeah. Yeah, that'll definitely be good for you.
Wow. Hell yeah.
I'm kind of curious about that elixir though.
Well, the elixir, it is. Did you cast Detect Magic on it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I cast it already once, so I should be able to see if it's
It
working.
most definitely radiates magic, as does the card that Mike has. I haven't said what Mike's card does yet, so.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Mike, you rolled 20.
Yes, I did.
You turn over your card, and it's the Ace of Hearts. And the heart the ace on the card looks like you, with a heart over your groin area, keeping you modest. So,
As a
as you
Motorhead fan, I was hoping for the Ace of Spades. Just
no,
saying.
you got the ace of hearts. I'm sorry.
All right.
And as you hold it, it turns into a golden mote, which embeds itself in your chest and Devlin's chest. One of you, probably Mike, since it's his card, I need you to roll a die 4, please.
Okay. 1d4 coming up. 1d4. 3.
In your mind's eye, you see Nana transform from the old hag she was into an angelic being who blows you a kiss and says, "For a good deed and a good laugh done, both you and Devlin gain 3 levels."
Nice.
Whoa!
Thank you
Whoa!
so much. Yeah.
Holy crap!
So we are at level 8. Nice.
Wow. All right. You're gonna have to give me a minute.
Yep,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Because I think I have an idea of what I want to do.
Happy Halloween.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. So
And yes, Eldon, somewhere your undead heart got 3 levels as well as Professor Thaddeus and Coral.
yeah. Okay. So let's see.
For some reason my
All
my
right.
sheet doesn't want to work.
All right.
Uh,
All
what's
right.
wrong?
Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume that that is what it says. It's not showing what level I'm advancing in, and it's not like when I try to hit choose, it doesn't let me select.
Okay.
Doesn't either way. I want to do it as a fighter anyway, and I
All
think that's
right.
what
So
it's going as.
Okay.
all right.
By the way, the other item that you identified is some strange,
Mhm.
mysterious item called a Sony Walkman.
Hmm. Ah. Okay.
But it's odd because the magic, although there is magic on the Sony Walkman, whatever it is, there's more magic associated with some sort of weird kind of metal square rectangular shape inside it. And you push many of the
Mhm.
buttons and one pops it out. And you could see written on there something called Thriller on this metallic shape.
um,
All right.
so something
And
something is going on weird with my sheet. I don't know what is happening.
All
let me
right.
look.
I'm
Let me look
gonna
at your
try and
sheet
load
for
it
you.
again, but it's not wanting to load. It's having all kinds
All
of
right.
issues.
Yeah, I
All
see
right.
that.
Okay. So
Um,
let me go do my.
let me see real quick. You're trying to use the character mancer, right? And it's not working for you.
Yep,
All right.
it's not loading all the way.
Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna hit cancel. Or are you gonna hit cancel?
Go ahead. Okay,
All
if
right.
I can do it. Discard and exit.
Yeah.
Oop.
So what do I do then? Just
Uh,
start it again.
yeah. Let's see if it'll work this time. Try it again.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Got that. So
Well, it's still doing the thing where it's. I'm assuming this is spider, but see, it's not loading the whole thing all the way.
Yeah.
Somebody's phone is going off.
Yeah, it's mine. Let me
Can
go
we
look.
turn it
routine,
off?
Let me go look who's
routine,
calling.
Mookie bars make a man out of a mouse. Yeah. One,
Steve Garvey was calling me.
19.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. It's not. It's freezing every time I try to use this.
Plus 7.
I don't know what's going on.
Right.
yeah, the character mancer is broken for some reason. I see it too. Let me check something.
All right, I got that. Hit points. All right.
Oh, you know what?
FD20
You know
bar.
what I just realized?
Out
I
of the
didn't.
house.
You didn't what?
What?
You said to
Wait,
go up 3 levels, but we didn't adjust the experience
it's
points.
points. Yeah, that would be why it wouldn't work for character mancer.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
so what experience points are we at right now?
What's the minimum
Probably
number of experience for 8th level?
34,000.
So yeah,
Thirty four thousand.
put
Yep.
yourself at 34,001. So
Cool. All right. Let's see.
Okay, now let's try it.
all right.
Yeah, now I need to get my class features and my spells. So
Hopefully it works now.
It's still not loading all the way. Let's see if it'll let me get through it at least.
I get pieces.
Nope, it's freezing again.
Oh, I get an ASI.
Um,
Okay.
I've never had this happen before.
let me
All
see
right.
what I could do.
I need sharpshooter.
Next. Hey, I got it.
Okay, do I need to cancel and try it again?
Yeah, well, yeah, go ahead and I'm going to cancel, you cancel, and then I'll tell you what I did
Okay,
to see if it works.
okay,
All right. You see the little gear next to spells underneath where experience points and everything is?
yeah,
Hit that gear. And then you see it's got like all of the different like strength save and all that. It's got like a bunch of stuff.
yeah.
On the right hand column, go all the way down to the bottom where it says launch level plus character mancer. And
Okay,
click that. And click that.
All right.
okay.
And does it come up? It should come up now. It did for me.
No. All right. So now I have extra attack.
Um, okay. It's still. Let me see if it what happens on the next. It's not showing me the things in the screen here. It's not loading all the way like it normally does.
Do you want to log out and log back in then? Because it was working for me. It might be just I don't know what it's doing. So
Okay. Well, let's do it then.
all right.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm doing the wrong thing.
Oh, I see what it was.
What?
Okay. It puts you on features automatically for some reason. So, are you back in right now?
I'm signing in now.
Okay.
Okay, and there I am all the way down at the bottom. Okay, hold on. All right, it seems to be filled in now and in the middle of it.
Yep. Because it had put you on the wrong tab. So go ahead and put where it says fighter and it says level 5 plus however many levels. You want to go
Right.
up 3
Okay.
levels of fighter, I guess. So
Yep. Um, all right. I would actually like to add a feat.
is it
Um,
working for you now?
yeah, let's see. Features.
Okay. I'll just get out of this.
Okay, here we go.
You guys mind if I go get some ice water real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
This says champion fighter, but it does not mention. I'm not seeing how it's gonna let me do feats, and I'm in that right section. Uh, okay.
I'm back. You guys still working?
I'm done.
Cool. I got some dinner while I was out there too. My wife made. She found this recipe a while ago called it's fried like Thai tofu, like spicy tofu. It's really good. Like I'm usually not the tofu type guy, but it's like fried or like with this spicy chili sauce on it. That's like Thai, and it's really good.
Oh, I gotta put you in there. You were not in there, Steve. You must have
Hmm?
popped out and I didn't see it. You must have popped out and I didn't see it.
Oh. No, I'm here.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
I've
I
been
just
like
put you back
clicking
in.
in and
I
out.
just put you back in.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. That's fine.
All right.
All right. So, all right. Okay, got my sorcerer stuff
Well, the
in.
rest of the Silverlight crew is going to be quite happy that we've all jumped 3 levels.
Yeah.
They're like, could you guys do some more side missions?
Yeah. Probably, yeah. Let me check one more. Let's see.
Thank Nina. Nina the Archon.
Unit of Archon. I'm assuming you're referencing gods that I don't know.
No, an archon is a celestial being in D&D.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think one of like a Baylor in hell or something like that, but heavenly, celestial. So
Okay. Your dark flame shall not avail you. Flame
Flame of
bold.
Voodoo. Yeah. Flame of Voodoo. Yeah.
oh my god.
All right.
Speaking of that,
Magic missile.
have you been keeping up with what Rings of Power has been doing to tokens? No.
No.
Not really. I did see
I
that they did the Balrog, but like I just didn't stick with it.
I gave up with the butchering of the series in the first season.
Yeah, the one that got me, I was kind of still holding on. I was like, well, they're getting some interesting stuff. I'll see what they do in season 2. And then I saw that they tried to make the orcs like have families and stuff. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And we're
What
talking,
happens when the
Like,
woke culture infests Tolkien stories?
yeah. And these are not like D&D orcs either. These are token orcs. So
yeah.
Well, in
Like
between getting whipped and told to go here and there about the area, they like to get it on once in a while, and they're not reluctant daddies. They do like to participate.
evidently, I was
one
just like,
action, 120 feet.
token is one of those you're either good or you're evil type stories. There really is not a whole lot of middle ground. So,
Right? And even with his evil characters, why they're evil is explained. They don't just start out innately evil.
right. Like with Morgoth and even Sauron.
Definitely, I think Morgoth did a lot in the creation of Arda,
Right,
to mess things up, and he was definitely a part of the first age. Once we get to like the second age, it was basically all Sauron.
right. But even Morgoth at first, he was kind of like Lucifer in that he didn't start off as like inherently
He was
evil.
exactly Tolkien's Lucifer.
Yeah, he was flawed, and like he was prideful, and then that pride led to him becoming full on evil. But yeah, I mean, that's the other one that gets me is people who read Tolkien and Lewis, and then try and insist that the two of them didn't write it from a distinctly Christian worldview. So
I'll tell you what's more. They met in a bar regularly and talked about the stories they were writing and gave each other ideas.
I didn't know that.
I would love to be a fly on the wall to listen to those conversations. Did you know that Lewis was an atheist and Tolkien somehow talked him into becoming a Christian?
Are you serious?
Yeah, like with just straight logic. It wasn't, it just sitting there talking to him convinced Lewis as an atheist to start believing in God and become a Christian. And now look at Lewis now. I mean, look, it's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So as far as the Sony Walkman, uh, this is just a fun little thing, but it doesn't have any inherent magical value in and of itself, although it is magical. But if you find other cassette magical items, they have different effects. So.
Oh, okay. I could probably even it is a source of music, so I could probably even use it as a spell focus.
Wait a minute. Isn't this kind of like that De Brutes comic?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about, DeBrute?
Uh-uh.
Oh, he's a guy on Twitter. He has a comic character that gets different powers based upon the music he's listening to.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Dre. Yeah, Dre DeBrute. Yeah, his
Yeah.
comic. Mm-hmm.
So the Walkman sounds like it's kind of like that.
I didn't think about it that way, but yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
this was kind of like back in the day of early D&D when Greyhawk was still a thing. Um, they played. There was also a game called Alpha Flight and or
And a comic book.
no, Gamma World, not Alpha Flight, Gamma
Game
World.
World, yeah.
But basically, like technology overlapped with magic, and so like to the people who were less evolved, um, they had like grenades and stuff that they thought were magical, and for all intents and purposes were. And so there was this crossover, and we used to do stuff like that that was really cool and stuff all the time. So I always wanted to do things like that in these games where, every now and then something would fall through the cracks, So
That happens to me sometimes. Every once in a while, something will fall through the crack.
I'm sure it does. So who does number 2 work for? So
Yeah.
you tell it, buddy. We're going to get through this. Oh, man. All right. So both of you wake up in the morning after having these dreams and being blessed with these gifts. And a couple things occur to you all at once. One is that you feel much stronger. You feel like you've been through something and come out the other end in a much better place.
Mm-hmm.
While at the same time, something very unusual. Next to your campsite, out of nowhere, you see this.
It's a great pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Is there like perhaps a graveyard near here?
No, there is not.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we still have to go south.
That was a Pumpkinhead reference, by the way.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice. There is a pumpkin patch next to you, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, smashing pumpkins?
Yeah, if you want to. I'm a bit suspicious, but I'm suspicious of everything here.
Well, you got to understand, but my perception of social etiquette is not like everyone else's. So I'm trying to make sure that this isn't going to be uncool if I do this. You see.
Understood.
Do you walk over towards the pumpkins to check them out?
I will go walk over and check out the pumpkins.
I will keep a discreet distance and hide in darkness.
All right, go ahead and move where you're going to move over at. So,
well, I'm just moving over towards a pumpkin. I don't see any pumpkins on the map.
All right. As you move closer to the pumpkin, suddenly one rises up and looks like this. And all the pumpkins fuse together into one giant pumpkin with multiple leaves. And I need some initiative.
I knew it.
Holy shit.
And let me show you what it is you're fighting real quick. There you go. Oh, show up. There it is.
Sorry.
Gotcha.
I hadn't opened up. A creeping amalgam.
And it is going to get a surprise round. So
this thing's creeping on us? Look, yes, dude, I ain't fucking you. I don't care what you say.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I need an initiative from Ovek.
Ovek, yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't opened my sheet since I rebooted.
That's fine.
Initiative.
Nice. All right, let me reorder this. So it's going to get a. What is your dex, Ovek?
My dex
It's got to be higher than it. Dex.
is burying bodies out in the ocean.
Nice.
My dex is 17, so 3.
All right. So it's going to get a surprise attack.
Yeah. Because,
And it is going to. Several vines slash out at you, Ovek.
Is this like some Evil Dead shit where I should probably close my legs?
It
yes.
absolutely is.
Oh, damn.
And
I
your
got to
DC,
tell you, this is not the kind of what do you want.
your DC 17. Ooh, only one hit.
Well, I haven't seen my new armor class actually. It's still at
Okay.
16 for some reason.
Well, it's because it's only affected by the armor you're wearing. So,
No, it also involves my constitution and my dex.
well, Constitution goes to your hit points. And Dex, armor has a maximum Dex bonus that it has. So,
Yeah, it depends on what kind. If it's light armor, then you don't. But if it's a heavier armor or medium, then yes.
which sucks. It did used to be that way. It used to be that you could get like crazy ACs. Back when having a negative AC was better than having a positive AC.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Now you kind of have to abuse the rules.
So Creeping Amalgam has a special rule that the first time it hits a creature, it maximizes damage. So,
lovely.
You get hit for 16 points of bludgeoning damage as it smacks you with its roots.
Wow. Okay.
And now we go.
Okay.
To the top of the turn. Before we do that though, I need everybody to give me a wisdom check, please.
A wisdom check.
Wisdom check, gotcha.
21. I critted that motherfucker.
Damn, look at you.
You're doing really well.
I would like to call Guinness.
I'm gonna
a half orc just critted on a wisdom save.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
It's not good.
I mean, this needs to go down in the record books. A half orc
20
critted a wisdom save.
You're fine. So, as combat is joined, the eyes of the pumpkin begin to glow as if there's a candle inside of them, and you feel a wave of fear roll over both of you, but you're both able to shake it off. So we go to the start of the turn order, and Ovak, you are up, facing a large, evil pumpkin creature.
Okay.
Happy Halloween indeed.
Yes.
We're killing the great pumpkin.
Yes.
It just wouldn't be a Halloween special if we weren't smashing some pumpkins.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of a song the Smashing Pumpkins sang now?
I can't either.
18.
Nice. That is a hit, most certainly.
And 12 slashing damage.
You slash down at this creature. However, let me double check on something to make sure. Yes. As you slash through it with your weapon, it feels like it is resistant to your damage. So while you do damage it, you don't damage it as much as you thought you would.
Oh man.
All right.
I feel like this thing's toughness just disrespected me.
The creature looks at you, laughs. I am disrespecting you. Hey-oh.
Yeah, well, your mother was a tracer.
And do you know a guy in the Dreaming named Mervyn?
And the mouth forms into an O, and pieces of bone pulled up out of the ground begin spitting out of its mouth like a machine gun fired at you.
Oh, fuck. That sounds like it's going to hurt.
And it hits you. The bone smacks into your clothes, your weapons, and everything, and pins you down to the ground. You take 12 piercing damage, and you are pinned down in place until you take an action, or another creature within 5 feet takes one to pull the bone out so that you can move. And when they pull the bone out, you're going to take another 3d6 piercing damage.
Hey, Devlin, you got to pull this bone out.
Yeah, but I can't do it right now.
Oh.
Devlin, you're up.
All right. Okay. All right. So, do you have an extra attack, Mike?
Do I have an extra attack?
At
Yeah,
8th level as a fighter, you should have an extra attack.
Let's see. Extra attack. Yes, I do. I have 2.
Yeah.
So you should have rolled another attack when you hit it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not used to that. All right, I got 25 on that one.
All right.
And 7 slashing.
But you only do half damage to it because it's resistant to slashing.
All right. Well, then I guess we'll see what it does to piercing.
Maybe you're just not watching the right slashers if you're resistant to them. Have you tried Terrify?
All right. All right. So
Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, they're both the same thing. So. Don't at me. I'm quoting somebody else. So.
Oh my god, that's
well, you rolled a 9, right? Or were you rolling with advantage? 23?
I was rolling with advantage because I was invisible.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do hit it.
Does piercing do any better than slashing?
No, it does not.
Okay. Well, I'll continue just to do my last 2 attacks for slashing,
Okay.
for piercing anyway. Because I don't want to waste my Dread Ambusher attack.
How can you do that, though? Your character doesn't know that information. You're totally metagaming.
Yeah.
No. If I see the first one and I realize it doesn't work, then, I can always switch out my tactics. That's all.
From a game perspective,
okay.
I'll just say that you guys think that you hit it better than it did, but it looks to be resistant, to coin a term, to coin a phrase that's never been used before. So.
All right. Okay, so that's 15 plus 4, that's 19. And then I get extra 8 for Dread Ambusher damage.
All
right, so yeah, that's...
so that's 1.
Yeah, so 11, 18...
Resistance.
18 plus 4 is 22. Yeah, so it's probably 11 if it's resistant.
Yeah, resistance sucks, man.
Yeah. All right, I'll kind of move back.
All right. Ovac.
All right.
This pumpkin is making a fool of you, man.
Well, shouting resistance is futile. I shall attack.
Nice.
With a 9.
That is a miss.
Damn.
This pumpkin is no zombie, so.
Okay. 17.
That is a hit.
Okay. And 8 slashing again.
Nice. So that's 4. So, and remember, you are stuck in place. You can't move because you've got the bone sticking you in place. The bone. You got the bone, Mike. So
I got the bone.
Yes, you did.
There we go. That hillbilly bone, the bone, the bone, bone.
So you're stuck there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It moves around you. You can take an attack opportunity.
Oh, hell yeah. I would like to point out that this is an enthusiastic attack of an opportunity.
Very nice.
13.
That is a hit.
Yeah, baby. And eat another 4.5 points.
And it's going to move. It's going to dash and get next to Devlin. So,
Okay.
next to you.
Has anybody ever told you that for a pumpkin you're rather dashing?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Devlin, you're up.
All right. I guess I'm going to Booming Blade.
All right.
And this is a magical weapon.
Ooh.
Aha.
It's a booming, but is it like a boom box? You put it up
Yeah.
on your shoulder for
Yeah,
swinging it?
baby. Crit
Oh!
set, son of a bitch.
Damn!
Oh! Oh!
19
Oh!
and
Suck
20,
on
yeah.
that!
39
Oh
points of
my
damage.
gosh.
And it's a magic weapon, so there's no resistance.
Yep.
Oh, damn. You just laid the smackdown. Damn.
Ooh.
And that's just my first attack.
The pumpkin's not happy.
Yeah.
22.
And then 16.
Nice. Jesus.
Dude, that was a legendary first hit right there.
Mm-hmm.
Getting that extra thunder.
Mm-hmm.
The plants are
That's some burly shit.
the plants are not they're not happy plants in this forest, as you can see. So Ovac, you're up.
Okay.
You can pull out the bone now.
Oh yeah, I have to. That's my action to pull out the bones.
Yep.
Yep.
And you're gonna take 3d6 damage from that.
Yep. Okay.
So pulling out the bone, you take 11 points of damage.
11. Okay.
Some barbed bone.
Damn, barbed bone.
Yes.
You know, when humans get barbs on their bones, they have to be mowed down.
Right.
This motherfucker's just walking around with barbs on his bones. It would have hurt just moving around for this fucking thing.
The amalgam reaches out for Devlin with a smother attack.
All right. A shield if it hits.
All right.
Please, you're smothering me.
It didn't hit. You got a 12.
Cool.
It missed. And I think that is all it could do. Yep.
All right.
So Devlin.
Booming Blade again.
All right.
Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom.
Nice.
How you like me now?
Good music reference. Take another point of inspiration.
16.
All right.
Okay, and so that's 26.
You split that pumpkin in half, and it falls to the ground, turning it into a piece of pumpkin pie. No, it just falls to the ground. Seeds and nastiness going all over the place, and lays still, not moving at all.
Yeah. Sounds
Well,
good.
Devlin, you can add Pumpkin Slayer to your list.
Yes.
Yeah, I killed the great pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
It's better than pickle fucker. That's all.
All right, let me see. Let me go and let me see if I can get you some healing. How much do you need?
Well, I'm under half.
All right, then let me give you a second level slot.
Okay.
Remember, you've also got the Gauntlet of Healing as well.
Oh, you do? Do you want to use that?
Which
Yes, I forgot about that.
5d8 plus 5. So.
All right.
5d8 plus 5. All right.
All right. Then I'll save the healing word.
5d8 plus 5.
Yeah. It's like
that is 24. Nice.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? You've so far been attacked by trees and pumpkins and zombies. Oh my.
Yeah, I think we're going to continue to make our way south, like
South.
we were told.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know we were on this separate mission, but because we're going south, I am also in search of good cornbread.
Hmm.
That was for you, Jeff.
Yeah. Pumpkinhead.
All right. You continue walking south for 3 or 4 hours, and eventually you see a castle keep rising up out of the forest. The keep itself, the tower, or the main tower of the keep, is shaped like a giant red fang stabbing up into the sky.
Weird. Giant. I guess I understand why they call it that now.
It's a little on
That
the nose.
is the Red Fang Keep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like when you hear a name like that, you don't expect it to be so fucking literal.
Yeah.
All right. Eventually, walking on, you find a road that leads off to east through the forest itself, and then to the west, it rolls right up into the gates of Red Fang Keep.
All right. I think east wasn't there that other building.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cairngorn Sanctuary.
Yeah. Let's check the sanctuary first.
Okay.
The sanctuary.
Really
I mean,
deep first.
you don't see the sanctuary, and the road goes off to the east. You know the sanctuary is supposed to be that direction.
Yeah.
The keep itself is probably about 100 yards away from you at the moment.
Okay.
It was the keep that had all of the information we needed.
Yeah, but we might need help trying to get in. Is what I'm concerned about.
Okay. That's true. It's a keep. They might just we can't. It's possible we might just not just be able to just go in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping to see if they have information on the place before we go in.
There you go.
So you continue walking to the road to the east towards the sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Okay. $11.
22.
Okay. As you are walking, you've been walking for several hours. Mike or Ovak, you keep looking over your shoulders back and forth, wary for any trees or pumpkins that might be sneaking up on you. Devlin, for some reason, you keep getting this feeling that something is following you. Suddenly, as you are traversing the long, empty road, winding through the heart of the cursed Failwood, an oppressive silence cloaks the surroundings, and you notice it. The night air grows frigid, and spectral mists begin to congeal on the path ahead. You hear the chilling thud of phantom hooves reverberating through the darkness as a horrific scream slices through the air. The headless horseman, the whatever his other name was it? Remind me of the Irish.
Gang Kian.
Yes. Emerges from the mist, sword drawn overhand. I need initiative, please.
Oh,
Okay.
Great. Yeah, I'm not sure we're ready to face him yet, but okay. Wow,
I just need you guys to this is it's not for combat necessarily, so.
Okay.
Well, we both got a 6, Steve.
Yep.
What's your dex?
I believe it is a 16.
I got higher, so that puts me above one above you.
Yeah,
I got a 17.
right.
Beat you by all of one.
All right, so
Oh,
the horseman rides out, rears up, holds out his sword, and then flings it across his body. As he does so, green flame arcs out from it, spreading a huge wide arc of greenish flames that streak towards you, cutting through trees and helpless woodland creatures that have been moving around. I need each of you to make a dex save, please.
all right. If it's actual fire, I can use absorb elements to take half if I fail.
It is not fire.
Okay.
Um, Fire isn't going to just sever its way through trees.
I know.
Well, you know what? Actually, part of it is fire. So,
All right. Then
Okay.
I'll do absorb elements because I probably failed.
okay.
I got 11. I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try that again. Oh, Jesus.
All right. As the horseman gallops away, laughing at you, both of you are struck by the green flames. You each take 9 points of slashing damage plus.
You said 9?
Yep.
Okay.
Then you take 25 points of necrotic damage.
Wow.
And you take 14 points of fire damage. So,
Oh.
Steve, you would have that.
Quarter because I'm a tiefling. I
Okay.
just remembered.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, 25 plus 9.
So that would be a total of 48 points of damage if you were doing full. So
Okay. Yeah, it's 34. Ordered would probably be like 2. Okay. 40 damage. I got 37. Okay.
as you are
That hurt.
picking up your ass that was handed to you, two groups of elves come out from either side of the forest. They are dressed all in clothing made from leaves and natural fibers. There are leaves and moss and everything woven into their hair, and all of them have bows drawn on you.
Yeah.
I put my hands
I
up.
just kind of raise my hands and say, "Yeah, we come in peace. There's no reason to shoot us, friend."
One of the elves steps out and goes, "What business did the headless rider have with you? And what brings you to Cairngorn Sanctuary?"
Yeah.
I don't know what business he had, but something involving kicking the shit out of us is what happened.
Yeah.
Those marked by the rider not often survive such attacks. So obviously, you are people of some.
We are adventurers from another world. The prime material.
Prime material. Very well, I do not know what this means, but I am simply a ranger in the service of my lord. However,
I am likewise a ranger, friend, and I will be more than happy to share information with you.
Well, it looks like you are none the worse or none the better for your encounter with the headless rider. He confers. Do either of you speak Elvish?
I think I might. Let me check.
I don't think so.
Yes, I know it. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
You can understand. The two of the elves are talking to each other and go, should we bring them back to Lord Alandrul? And the other one says, do we dare risk it? It's like, look at them. It's only two, and they look like they can barely stand. So they decide, and he's like, we offer you the hospitality of our Lord. If you bring evil into Cairngorm, well, you will never leave again. But if you have no evil in your heart, perhaps our Lord will show mercy on you and aid you and see what it is that the elves of this now cursed forest can do for you.
That sounds
No
like a
evil
wonderful
in
idea.
our hearts. I'm a half orc and he's a tiefling.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
we
but
got to let a little bit of evil in the hearts, just or we cannot exist.
The elf
yeah,
laughs a little bit. We meant evil intent, not evil
Ah,
by
no,
okay.
nature.
I
I
have
see.
no
Well, then
evil
we're
intent.
good. We're good. We
Yeah,
have no evil intent.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have no wish to harm you or your people.
Very good. Well, I'm sure that you will understand, but we cannot let any outsider see the way through the Failwood into the actual grove itself. If you allow us to blindfold you.
All right,
Uh,
that, that
I'm
sounds
all
fair.
right with that.
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right? You are blindfolded. You feel like you're walking for a couple of hours. And when the blindfold is removed, you see in front of you this image.
Ah.
And from behind you, where you presumably came from, you see this.
Hmm. So this is where we were going anyway. Okay, perfect.
Standing in front of you, with his hands clasped in front of him, is a very tall elf, long black hair, wearing an all green cloak made of fibers, though he does not have the woodland accoutrement that his scouts and rangers did.
Yeah.
He looks
Yeah.
at both of you, and then one of the elves that the one that was leading the group that brought you here goes to whisper to him, and he looks at you. He's like, "Welcome, my friends, to Cairngorm Sanctuary."
I
This
bow and I thank him for his hospitality.
Yes. Thank you.
I am Elandrul.
But insincerely, I'm only just saying it because I heard Devlin say it. I
Yeah. Okay.
just.
Yeah.
He's like, I am Elandrul, Lord of Cairngorm. For these many years since we were brought here to be part of this evil plane that is ruled over by the Headless Rider, my noble scouts tell me that you encountered the rider on the road. Is this true?
Yes. Yeah. We weren't expecting him. Actually, we were going the other way from the keep.
Hmm. You mean that obscene monstrosity that rises up above the forest that looks like the fang ripped out from some poor woodland creature?
That is a good description of it, and yes, it does seem very foreboding and horrible.
And have you have you met that pompous excuse of a person who calls himself a duke?
We have not had that pleasure. No,
Hmm. Well,
we
I
have not
would
been long in this plane, sir.
really.
I met a
I
Duke once. He was into nuking things.
Hmm.
I figured that the two of you were also caught these many decades ago when this plane was carved out.
No, no. We only came here recently.
Yeah. We were actually in the middle of doing something else and just were kind of brought here.
Mm.
Brought here,
The mist summoned us.
the mist.
Yes.
Th-
The
this is
mist
quite.
arrived. Things got weird for a second, and we were here.
This is very interesting. Tell me more about this mist. My people have wished to be away from this for quite some time. Once upon a time, we dwelt in the Silverlight Vale.
Hmm.
That's
Ah,
where we're from.
yeah. We were just in the Silverlight Grove, and I show him the wand of Silverlight. I was chosen by this wand.
You are the keeper of the Vale.
Yes, so I've been told.
My grandfather was keeper of the Vale several centuries ago.
Hmm.
Hmm.
How fails the Silver Vale, and how did you find your way into this plane of shadow from there?
Um, Unfortunately, the Grove suffers, the Vale suffers, and the people suffer. We were looking for a way to solve the problem. Apparently, there's some weakening of the bonds between the planes, and that is what led to this demi plane being created. That's all I know.
Hmm.
And
Might
while we were
I
ready, yeah, while we met this dragon, and then that's when the mist sucked us.
dragon?
Yes.
What
Yes.
the the dragon in the Silverlight Vale? What has happened to our home?
Yeah.
He
Um. Well, there was a meat incident.
a meat.
Yeah. See,
Mm.
I killed this lycanthrope, and I figured if you cooked the meat, everything would be okay. And well, it turns out that wasn't true, and I gave a lot of it to people of
Yeah.
Silverlight, and now
Yeah.
they all have lycanthropy.
Yeah.
Ah,
He is trying to undo the curse, but where the real troubles really started with Silverlight Manor, the death of the Lord, and Netheri's magic, causing chaos there.
Yes.
Netherese. Interesting. We fought against the Netherese right before my grandfather and I retreated into the forest, and we were brought here. I remember that nation quite well when we fought against them. It was only 30 or 40 years ago.
It was a lot
Mm.
longer than that to us.
Mm. I mean, time may very well flow differently in this plane than in Toril. I don't know.
Sorry, that was totally metagaming. I wouldn't know that information.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hmm. That is a very strange tale you tell me. Of
Mm.
course, when we fought Netherese, I went through a small village called Mithranor on our way to Netheril. So,
Uh, I'm not going to tell him that Mithranor fell a long time ago.
well then, he claps his fingers. Please, take some rest, respite, heal yourselves. If you need be, my healers could attend to you and eat something. The elves bring out food. It's mostly vegetables and fruits and some sauces. Uh, there is nary any meat in sight. So,
Mm.
Well, they are still about to see the chaos tornado that is Ovak eating.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. We'll be glad to avail ourselves of your help. And then my hope would be to try to destroy this headless horseman, if at all
there is
possible.
there may be something you could do to weaken the horseman, and if you truly seek to destroy him. We will speak of this once you have rested and
Mm.
taken your respite.
Okay.
And he leaves you for the moment to go ahead and rest and eat the food that he has set before you. So you can go ahead and consider that a long rest. So,
All right. Sounds
Okay.
great. All right.
I was at 1 hit point, y'all.
Wow. I am really glad I had. Did you add your hit points for your 3 levels?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I took 64 points of damage.
Jeez. I am really, really glad I had those resistances.
Yep.
After a night's rest and eating and everything, the
The
king,
elves didn't get weirded out by Ovak eating.
no, they're fine
Oh,
with
I
it.
figured this would offend their delicate sensibilities of decorum.
Yeah.
Uh, the uh, the elven lord summons you again and wishes to speak to you.
Sure.
Uh, he greets you, and this time he's sitting and he motions to chairs for you to sit as well. And he's
All right.
surrounded by several other elven royalty in this area, or in this
All right.
this. He's like, my friends, we have looked into much of what you mentioned to us, and while we are confused by some of it, we
Mm-hmm.
did confirm that further up in the forest, it seems that there is a path that you followed where you fought much of the forest's natural defenses against the darkness. Is this true?
Oh yes. Yeah. There was the tree ant. There was a pumpkin creature. Yeah. Zombie
As
hordes.
as you can see, the forest has been cursed in many ways to protect itself, but there are other things that that fight back against the cursed parts of the forest as well, that are not friendly as well. If you
I'm no expert, but it seems very, I don't know, shall we say, out of character for a forest to deal with undead.
Well, this is all to do with the headless rider and the evil that he has brought about as he separated us from the veil. Even now, the
Uh,
veil fights back, but it is very weak. But I have an offer for you. If you would be so kind as to listen to my offer, I can also offer you something in return.
Um, by all
okay.
means.
I do not know that we will ever return back to our beloved Vale, but even if we do, I fear that the damage to our forest is so extensive that we may bring some of the darkness back with us.
That
We
that is a definite fear. We have seen similar things happen before.
we very much want to try and save the trees and our home so that if you are successful and with whatever help that we can give you when you finally face the writer, we will give you, regardless if you wish to help us or not. If you are successful, when we go back, we would like to make sure that the royal wood and the trees are once again whole. But to do this, we have spoken about this for decades and have been unable to find or pierce into the royal wood to do this. We need potions from the royal wood tree itself. But unfortunately, there is a night hag who has been able to shut us out from being able to get to the tree itself.
Oh, you mean my girlfriend?
I I don't know. You are he's kind of taken aback by that at a moment, and everybody's thinking about themselves.
Yeah, I describe the creature we encountered and say, does that match the description?
Once
Oh
you get
no,
past the pustules, it's okay.
no, 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 no. That creature is much more beautiful than the night hag in the middle of Hollowbrook.
Oh, Jesus, man.
So different one. Okay. All right, go ahead.
No, no. In the middle of the Hollowbrook is the royalwood tree, and this is the heart of the forest. It is the heart of the Vale. Honestly, I'm surprised that the Vale still stands after this many decades, with without the heart of the forest of the royalwood tree there to heal it. But if you were to
The,
go there,
the the heart of the veil is where my mission lies.
if you were to go there and be able to retrieve for us some grafts and potions from the sap of the tree, we would be able to heal the tree if we were able to ever leave this plane of existence and be able to
You
heal the
know,
forest.
speaking of potions, you wouldn't happen to know where I could find a clove of wolfsbane, do you?
Oh, indeed. We grow it here because of all the werewolves in the forest.
Ah, yes, I need some of that for a potion.
Yeah.
We will have wolfsbane brought to you immediately.
I appreciate that. Thank you. You
He's
you
like,
didn't you didn't haven't hanged anybody recently, have you?
no, we do
Okay.
not have that kind of punishment amongst our people.
Even the really annoying guys?
No, I'm afraid we do not. Though, except the only time we ever have a punishment by death is for the werewolves and other evil creatures. In fact, we made a carpet out of werewolf hair, just the other day.
Hmm.
Really? Did
Yes.
did some of the hair come from its ass?
No, because that hair is often disgusting. But we threw the carcass out in the dung heap, so I'm sure that you could find werewolf hair
I
of
I
its
need
ashes.
hairs from a werewolf's ass.
Well, I will let you procure those for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Okay. Just point me towards the appropriate bunghole, and I shall be on my way.
I will do that shortly. Would you like to hear the rest of our offer first, or do you want to go look at
Yeah,
the hairy a-hole first? So,
yeah, I'd like to hear the rest of your offer because
Yeah, I would like to hear the. I'm sorry. I made it.
yeah,
I messed up, and I'm trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
write. I'm kind of focused on fixing it.
uh,
Healing the forest will probably benefit both of us, so I'm kind of curious as to see what the rest of your offer
Okay.
is.
in return for bringing us these potions and these sacred graft, the he struggles for the word in common and says it in Elven, trying to work for it. The branches, the graft branches that we can magical graft that we put onto the trees that heal them. Uh,
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
we would
Yeah.
offer I would offer you this protection. And he takes from around his neck a silver chain, and then he says a word, and the chain separates, becoming two separate chains with two sigils on it at the same time. Sigils. So
Okay.
he's like,
Hmm.
I would present these to you now. He says, and he holds up the silver amulets bearing intricate sigil in the shape of intertwining fronds. With a serene, melodic voice, Elandril explains the significance of the amulets. This, my friends, is an elvish talisman of friendship, a symbol of trust and safe passage through the lands of the elves. When you wear these, it will grant you protection against the natural inhabitants of the Fellwood, though not the cursed ones. The spirits of the forest recognize this sigil, and they will not harm those who bear it. In fact, those natural inhabitants who are with you, if you will find yourselves in trouble, may even aid you, or if you are in trouble.
Hmm. I. That's very nice of you. Thank you. That's what you. Okay. I think I got that right.
Yep. Uh,
I'm
so,
not. I'm not sure about the etiquette for elves, and I don't want to be insulting. I'm
no,
honestly, etiquette is not my strong suit anyway.
you're doing quite good, Obed. Or he says,
Well,
you're
thank
doing
you. Thank you.
quite fine. As you both accept the talismans, not only do they do the passage and everything, you both are immediately aware that once per day, this talisman will allow you to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. Hold on a second. We lost Steve.
Oh, okay.
This talisman will allow you to speak with animals once a day.
Yep.
And what was the other stuff? I'm sorry.
It uh, it protects you, so none of the natural inhabitants of the forest will attack you. So, and if there are natural inhabitants of the forest around and you're in trouble, they may aid you, and you can cast Speak with Animals once per day. So,
Oh, okay. All right. So speak with animals once per day. What else does it do?
It just keeps you
And the
safe,
inhabitants of the forest will aid us.
Oh. Oh, that's nice.
and they won't hurt you. The natural
Yeah.
inhabitants of the forest. So
Okay, so basically animals, maybe fake creatures. Yeah. Okay.
I'm I'm sorry.
yep.
I need you to say that again. The natural inhabitants will aid us in what?
Speak with animals 3 times a day.
Once a
No,
day.
I got that
Once a day.
one.
Once a day. Yeah.
There was
And
one there.
they won't. The natural inhabitants won't hurt you, and they may aid you.
Okay.
So
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
Zach, I do not know what your plans are, my friends, but you are welcome to relax here in the sanctuary. Though the sooner you're about your business, the better off the forest would probably be.
I would
But you
agree
are
with that.
taking on a dangerous journey. I was like,
Yeah, I think it's best we be on our way south.
south.
Wherever the royal wood would be.
Ah, the royal wood. Well, the royal wood is actually past that abomination, which is part of the problem we haven't been there in many years. That abomination of a keep that looks like a giant fang.
Uh,
Ah. So we have to go through the keep to get to the royal wood.
Yes, the royal wood is probably a day's journey past the keep, but he lies between us and the keep, and there is nothing that the Duke likes better than to kill an elf or two when he can.
Hmm. Not a very pleasant person then.
No, he
is
is
there a
not.
chance that he's hanged somebody recently?
Probably.
It is possible. I
I
just
really
hope
need the finger of a guy who was hung recently.
he is a most unpleasant individual, and he gives you a name, and immediately I need an insight check from both of you, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I do history?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
I got a 2.
I got a rock.
11. Oh no.
Um, no, 11 works. You recognize going back several weeks from now, since you kept making journeys back to the port, that when you were going through the books in Silverlight Manor and reading on the history of the ruling family of the manor and the history of the Vale itself, you remember reading about a warlord who was a cousin to the current ruling family of the Vale who disappeared mysteriously, who so happened to be named, and let me get this, Duke Alaric Blackthorn.
Huh.
Huh.
Interesting.
But this warlord disappeared over 700 years ago.
That would add up. Wait a minute. Why is he? How is he? Is he a human? What is he?
He's human.
Then how is he still alive?
He became a lich?
Yeah, is he undead or something?
You're asking, who are you asking?
Our elf king friend is about the only one I can think of who might know.
Right?
How is he still alive? I don't know a ton about, quite a bit about humans. I've only interacted with them occasionally. This human was quite unlike any human I'd ever seen before. Most of the humans on in Faerun that I had ever met were barbarians living in mud huts. But this one came with a retinue and armor and looking very civilized about 25 years ago.
25 years.
Ah.
So, okay, so he arrived here 25 years ago. Okay, that would make sense then.
And he has been nothing but a pain in our, excuse my language, backsides ever since.
Hmm.
All of the other elves kind of gasp as he said backside.
Language.
Yes.
My God. For being all like, elves and stuff, you guys are like paper people.
I know. When I speak about him, I become sort of a potty mouth.
Yes, but why are you so offended at a word? I mean, it's a word, man.
Words have power. Don't you know this?
Indeed, I do.
Well, I gotta tell you, I say a lot of offensive things regularly, and I gain no power from this.
Hmm. I look. He looks at the tiefling. He's like, I sense something about the ways of the weave about you.
It's true.
Does your friend not know anything of the weave or the natural power of the weave that flows through nature?
Oh no.
No. I have some natural gifts and some training in the bardic arts, but my friend is, as you see him.
Since
I
you
pull out
are
my sword. I say I poke things with this. That's what I do.
since you are friends of the forest, I am curious if you will be able to tap into the weave. I have never met one such as you, Master Devlin,
Mhm.
and every person I have met that was like you, Master Ovak, has tried to kill me before, since I assume that you are at least partially orc.
Yes, well, you see, that's the orc half, but I have kind of strayed from the general orc path, so much so that I was kind of ostracized by other orcs.
Hmm.
I've chosen to try and I don't know, be more friendly, to take a more try and take a more moral path. But I mean, honestly, I have no guide. I'm just kind of winging it.
Then let me show you a secret and see if you can use this secret yourselves.
All
He
right.
walks
Okay.
over to one of the trees and he takes a knife out of his belt and he cuts his thumb and puts the blood on the tree and says, listen closely. And he says a word in Elven. This sounds like Timbosh. And the
Okay.
blood and the tree fuse together, and a greenish liquid seeps out that he puts into a vial. And then he pours just a drop of it onto the cut, and it mends itself.
Wow.
Oh, well,
Truly impressive.
that's interesting.
Try for yourselves.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I could try it.
Well,
Um,
while you got a little vial out of a small prick on the finger, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my hand open good and proper and get a nice amount of this liquid out of there.
Okay.
go for the gusher and hope it works.
Yeah, yep. And then
Yeah,
I'll just use it to heal myself, and then I'll have a whole bunch.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can slice a bit off of my arm.
Hey,
Well, I mean, some blood off the arm.
both of you
Hey,
give me
Braylon dropped in a comment. You see that?
Yeah.
When you want to.
both of you give me wisdom save.
Okay.
Wisdom save. All right.
Yeah. Our favorite saves.
14.
8.
Interesting. Devlin, you cut yourself and go over and recite the word, but the tree does not respond to you. Nothing happens at all.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
surprisingly, Mike, Ovak, you walk over to the tree and slice open your hand and grab the tree. The tree convulses for a moment, appearing to be thrashing around as you say the word Timbush. Kimbosh. And then sap begins pouring from the tree, healing your hand and wrapping around you before pouring into whatever receptacle you have.
Okay.
All right.
You
Nice.
you now have a druidic ability to be able to create a potion of healing once per day.
Okay.
Oh wow.
All right.
And it is it's just a regular potion of healing. So whatever the lowest level is. So
Okay.
It's 1d4, right? 1d4
yep.
plus proficiency bonus or something?
I think it's 1d4 plus I don't know. Hold on.
See, you looked at me all weird when I cut my hand open, but check this shit out, man.
It's 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess the tree didn't like my infernal blood.
Elandril steps back and he's like, most interesting. You never know who is in touch with the forest, and evidently, Master Ovak, even though you are wild in all of the right ways, and the forest loves you.
Mhm.
Greg says, you show that tree.
Hey, by the way, Greg, I don't know if you heard, but good old Ovak made out with a hag and got you guys 3 levels. So
Yep. Yeah. Next time we play Silverlight Crew, we're going to be 3 levels higher.
Yeah, level 8.
and by the way, Eldon is currently the guest of Strahd. So
Yeah. In an amber encasing.
but don't worry, when you come back, Eldon can be sent here. So we left that open.
Yep.
All right. So Elandril goes, well, this has been quite illuminating. Uh, since you are friends of the forest now, of course, my scouts will escort you back to the road, but you will know, my friends, the way to get back to the sanctuary should you need it.
Thank you.
I do appreciate that.
I,
That
I
is
yeah, we
that is
appreciate
quite a
your trust.
gesture. Yeah.
May you walk in peace among the forest, and may your foes die by your hand.
And may the road rise up to meet you.
May it rise up indeed, for every rose has its thorn.
Okay. Southward we go.
South or actually
Well, they're going to escort us back to the
yes,
road, and then we're
you
going to go
guys
south.
you guys
Yeah.
are escorted back the road and then going back towards the keep, correct?
hmm
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to go back to the
Yes.
keep.
Yeah, we have to go to the keep.
All right. So you journey it is another day's or half day's journey back to the keep. Let me see something real quick.
According to Greg, it's actually 1d4 plus 2 for the lowest one, not 2.
Okay,
Is that
All right.
that sounds right.
okay?
Cool.
Uh, as you are walking along, I need a perception check from both of you again.
Cool.
Okay. What did we get? What did we get? I got a fucking 5.
Oh my god.
And he got a 6. We ain't about shit.
Looks clear.
Okay. Both of you are walking, just enchanted with the forest and your new abilities and friends and everything. And as you are completely unaware, you suddenly hear the whinnying of horses behind you and the trundling of carriage wheels.
Oh, we're getting out of the way.
All right, both of you
Oh,
dive out of the
it
way
is.
just in time. Hmm?
He said you were right. It is 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
So we had it right the first time.
Uh, you both dive or step out of the way just in time to see a stagecoach, its form shrouded in a thick mist, led by skeletal horses as it trundles down the road. A pair of ghouls is silhouetted in the moonlight, and they converse on the driver's box. The ghouls cackle and beckon for you to join their nightmarish ride. I need either an Arcana or Insight check from both of you, please, whichever is higher.
Oh, they're about the same. So I'll do Arcana.
Well, I'm going to go with insight, as at least that one isn't a -1.
Okay, you got it.
Oh, wow. Okay, I got 21.
Jesus.
I critted that bastard.
All right. Uh, so to Devlin, you are the ghouls go. Welcome, Governor. Come on board the night train,
Not trained to Georgia.
and we'll share with you our knowledge and a nice journey to take in this quiet night, and then we'll drop you off wherever you happen to be going. Devlin, you're inclined to turn down this offer flat and want absolutely nothing to do with it, as it seems to be the height of foolishness and dangerous, not to
Yes.
mention. Meanwhile, Mike, looking at that, while you're inclined to believe that this could be dangerous, you're also inclined to believe that while they're ghouls and this is a chariot or a carriage made out of bones and the skeletal horses, that they don't mean you any harm and it could actually be educational and fun.
Um, all right. So here's the deal, Devlin. I
Mm-hmm.
understand this doesn't actually look good,
No.
but I got one of them gut feelings.
All
You know what I'm
right.
talking about when I say one of them gut feelings, telling me that
Mm-hmm.
what we should do this.
Well, if you're wrong about this, then they're getting it in the gut.
Um, well, I'm all right with that. Can we hang one of them? I need a finger.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Into the carriage.
All
All
right.
right.
Yeah. All right.
You enter the carriage, and suddenly you feel like, even though you don't know what this is, you feel that you have gone to a Grateful Dead concert. So
But will we
lights
survive?
are moving around. You take off, and though you feel like you're still on the ground, it also looks like you're flying through the air with psychedelic colors flying all around you. The ghouls happily
We
welcome.
need to make an announcement. Please do not eat the blue acid.
Yes. Uh,
That's a Woodstock reference.
Also, make sure you check your Halloween candy as they hand you several pumpkins with pumpkin faces carved into them, full of some weird candy for you to eat. uh,
Yeah, I don't want to see, and I don't want to put any pumpkin anything in my mouth after we fought that the Great Pumpkin.
um,
You're done eating pumpkins for the rest of your life now. Huh?
Yeah.
the, the ghouls share several secrets with you, most of them having to do with how to spot the evil treants in the forest, or how to watch out for the pumpkins which rise up and spit bones in the forest, things that you have both encountered now. But one of the things they reveal to you is that, did you know that there is a night hag named Javelda? What's her name? Javelda, who guards the royal wood in the middle of the forest, but she has a secret weakness.
Does she?
Yes. Would you like to know
What
what
is
her
it?
secret weakness is?
Sure.
Uh, Yes, I would.
She loves some song named Thriller. If you play it for her with the zombies, she begins to dance uncontrollably and usually passes out from the exertion because she's as fat as 4 hogs. That's what I've been told anyway. One of the ghouls looks at the other ghouls. He goes, "You're full of shite." No, my cousin told me that. He said he saw her passed out, completely helpless, after dancing with a bunch of zombies that were summoned by this Thriller, whatever it is.
For no evil can resist the evil of the Thriller.
You play too
Meanwhile,
much.
Greg is like, "What the hell is going on?" Since I haven't been playing.
Yeah.
He's like, "Anyway, it looks like the ride is over. You wanted to go to Red Fang Keep, is that right?"
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Well, the night bus is here. Or did I call it the night train? I never remember.
Mhm.
Are we in a Rowling story, or are we in some sort of midnight train to Georgia? Who knows? Anyway, we're
Actually,
here.
I'm on a night train, and I can never get enough.
Yes, that as well.
It's station 9 3/4.
Remember,
Nice.
don't eat the yellow snow, whatever that means. Good luck to the
If
pair
only
of
I
you.
had a moment to show you.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And with that, if you guys don't mind, I'm starting to feel kind of woo. So, you mind if we call it and pick up with Red Fan Keep next time we play next week?
Okay,
And then
I can do that.
if Greg wants to join us next week, if he's free, or whatever we decide to do, since this is our Halloween adventure. So,
Okie dokie.